Welcome everybody to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, we're on?
Yes, we are now live. I will, yes. So,
yeah. We all come from different walks of life.
Don't mind Malray.
I'm gonna start using that as an excuse for you.
That's what I do.
He's
I'm sorry. He's got actually a mentally handicap.
What's Mal doing?
he's actually, I think Mal in games maybe a little homosexual.
Oh,
who's to say and who's to judge?
Not a little.
He's a free spirit. Free spirit.
Come on, man.
He doesn't discriminate sex, right? He likes all races.
He is an opportunist.
Yeah.
Equal opportunity.
Right?
It makes you have more choices. You have more choices.
That's what happens when you grow up in the Drow life. Drow life chose me, man.
Hashtag Drow life.
Yeah.
So, when last we left our heroes.
Oh, Michael's not here.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, Ilona.
Ilona, would you like to recap what happened last week?
Okay, we captured 2 individuals that had the kids. We identified them as from Ninching. So they made.
The kids are from
No,
Yes.
the kids from Ninching. So we believe that those are the kids that are captured from that village. But then Riven went to investigate. She thought the town was super evil. So
Pretty sure he killed a dude.
It did. Like, I listened to the first part of the recording twice, thinking I missed something. Like, because I was doing other stuff, and I was like, no, she just went crazy. Like, bam.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like, hold on.
Just like,
there's
I'm
another.
gonna go to this tower.
I have 3 goals.
3 goals.
Want to find a spider mount. Want to save the children, and I want to burn this city.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was
Not necessarily
disconcerting.
in that order.
Okay, because I was gonna ask, like, it was a little disconcerting that the children were second, a sandwich between.
Yeah,
Weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever happens first, as long as I do all 3 of them.
it's not like a list of importance, just that they all need to get checked off eventually.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if I see a spider tomorrow, guess what?
yeah.
Check. Before I burn the city down.
I mean, I do think it's very important.
I could actually make you one of those.
just a robotic spider.
I want to ride my...
robot.
I probably can't put it on the carpet, though.
oh yes.
No,
So,
wait.
yes. Sorry, we interrupted you a lot.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You opened up a can of worms with that remark.
So Riven went crazy, and then she attacked,
Passionate.
kidnapped a person.
No, first her and what's his name robbed everything.
Was that a member of the council?
Yeah.
It was. For adults, we call it abduction.
But he ended up knowing what was going on.
Abducted,
So.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
For Riven, we call it justification.
Yes, this was.
He's evil. Take him.
Right.
I like how you did this with the bag over there.
Oh,
Take him.
And then he explains like it's an all or nothing, and so then I was like some kind of Willy and the Wonka chalk, like effect, like just a little bit.
Yes.
So I thought it was gonna be like when Edvard went in,
Uh-huh.
where I could just keep him there for like 10 minutes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not the case because Edvard used all the good air.
There are 10 minutes of air
Total,
inside the
ever.
back hole.
Total. I thought it was every
We don't
time.
know if that can be recharged in some way.
I
She
would
has
know.
not experimented with it yet.
Good.
But
I
that's the
would
first time
know.
that I found out that
But when
I
she
almost
put
felt
the person
like-
in there, all of the air had been used.
my bad.
So
I wouldn't have felt
he
bad if he died.
immediately started suffocating for
Holy,
the whole carpet
he would
ride.
be dead. You'd be
That's
dead.
like
He
30
was. He
He's
was.
close.
And you rolled high on your medicine check.
Yeah.
bringing him back.
Oh,
We brought him back.
so she killed him. She abducted him.
Unconscious.
She abducted him, murdered him, then we revived him.
In the words of Miracle Max, he was only mostly dead.
Okay.
Then we messed with his
Trying to
mind.
get it all
We
straight.
mind controlled him to work for us.
Right.
Evendur cast
Brainwash.
suggestion.
Oh man.
And then we staked out the meetup point with the Drows.
Oh,
Yep. And then we did a
And
whole
then,
chase.
I think various
and
got
then-
drunk or something.
No. And then she was flying around for like the rest of the session, going to everyone like, what are you doing? Oh, you're in a brothel? Oh, never mind.
Trying to round
Go
everyone
to Ilona. Oh, never mind.
I didn't make it to Ilona.
No, but that
I
what
went
I'm
to see
saying.
Darius. He's gone. I don't know where he is. So I was like, well, they probably
yeah.
all just.
Oh,
went
yeah.
back
Yeah,
to the
Darius
bar.
got actually kidnapped.
He's kidnapped. I think we think.
He's actually not even with us
Because I
at
didn't
all.
finish it. You still haven't found it?
No, he is like...
no
He
one
went to a
went.
bread basket, bread
No,
He was
bakery.
in the
Bakery.
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 Yeah.
He was there.
He was
He
on
was
the
keeping an
second
eye
floor.
on it.
Did he have his owl at least?
No.
He
Oh,
had his
Shade
Yeah.
figurine with him, but he did not bring out Shade Jacks.
Okay. That we know of.
He
They
should
know.
have,
Okay.
It's
and
10
he
foot tall
wouldn't...
pitch black owl named Shade Jack.
Right,
Yeah.
his 10 foot
Yellow
tall,
eyes.
pitch black
Yellow
album.
eye.
Shade Jacks.
If he would have, he wouldn't have gotten taken.
Yeah.
Shay Jacks would have had his back.
Yep.
Just saying, Dylan, what happened?
Just a second.
Indeed. Oh.
And we tracked down the person. You did a tracer on him. You did
Oh,
a
yeah.
tracing beacon on him.
Yep.
And then he started running, and then that's where we stopped.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Alone and sleeping.
that was really good. That was
Yeah.
just broad strokes.
Yeah.
There was a lot in between.
Yeah, there was a lot.
We went to
Evendur did stay at
The
the
brothel.
House of Flesh, so he was left
did.
behind.
Oh, because there
He's
wasn't
like, you
enough
don't
weight.
actually need me. I mean, come.
No, there
I'll
wasn't
just-
enough weight.
Yeah. It was
I
good.
paid for
He's
15
like, I've got
minutes.
15 more minutes, right?
And then once she got up to me, she had to leave Mal's. And Mal's was like, I was enjoying myself. Oh, you gotta walk back. And then she picked me up on the carpet to chase the beacon or whatever.
Indeed,
The
indeed.
tracker.
So I'm.
Rest to 10 hours. Everyone's good with that?
I don't care. Do you need it
Got it,
for
boy.
tinkering?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
So,
training.
Tell him why you
Training.
tell him why you want it, and I think everybody would be like, "Oh yeah, done."
Yeah, I don't care either. I just don't know that it's realistic.
Yeah, you have to.
So, like, I'm not going to rest for 10 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like.
Well, if,
I don't
But
know
you
how
could
that would
rest.
work. As long
That's
as
true.
you guys don't leave me there or like continue the mission for 2 hours while I'm still.
No, as
doing
long as
my
you
thing.
tell the other characters, that's what it said. Talk in character, saying, "Oh, Ilona, we're be doing this. We're gonna hold out here for like 2 hours, and then
Yeah,
I
but
do my
I don't
meditation
know
stuff."
when the
See you
next
guys
time
later.
we're all gonna be together in game. Homeboy's missing. Mal's is still at the flesh house. You're at the boat.
Evendur.
She's
Mal's in
with
the
me
street.
somewhere
Mal's-
else.
That was in the middle
We're on
of
the
the
street.
hold
I,
it.
I guess I just wait, man. So I'll
Yeah.
just wait to bring
Oh,
that
so,
up.
but what are the benefits from you training and tinkering?
I'm,
He's gonna make me
later on, yeah.
Yeah.
I can make.
Demon is
I've
correct.
talked to him about making me an exploding cap, which I
Yeah.
think would be very helpful.
And I
I-
believe that's in my wheelhouse. Also,
That's more
my
realistic than the exploding donkey.
I mean,
Yeah.
my brother / companion friend Monroe doesn't sleep, so I could ask him to craft while everyone's sleeping after I teach him how to craft.
So he is a construct, Monroe.
If we're metaing, yeah, he's a
Okay.
huge.
Is he robotic looking?
Or
is he
I
flesh
guess
looking?
you wouldn't
he
know.
looks. Yeah, you haven't seen him yet. You've only seen his head.
Okay.
Really, and he.
Let
what
me
you
tell
do
you-
see, he's like a 7 foot tall man, and it's just armor plating, just like it looks like he's a metal man with glowing
Like a
red
suit
eyes.
of armor.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he wears clothes over it and tries to conceal
Yeah,
it as best he can.
But
the
he looks
hood.
like BFG. Have you seen that cartoon?
Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah.
He's like, and he has a cloak on, so he doesn't look human. You're like, bro, you're not human. You're 7 feet tall. You're trying to blend in, but.
Ain't working.
Indeed.
So, just meta. I guess in character, I'd say. It's all good.
Because there's like a new guy coming in, like, "Oh, we're gonna change up our clocks."
Oh, no,
No, because
You guys go too. Is it fall back or fall forward? Which
no, it's spring forward, fall backward. But he will eventually end up crafting everybody some, different stuff. So it's worth it. It's valuable.
I mean, obviously you could break it up. He just needs to take the time over a 60-day period of having that. So
I'll put it to a vote.
Yeah, but this
Whenever
is all
it
meta. Michelson wants it in game, but
Who
we're all
cares?
separate.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can
Yeah,
overrule.
yeah.
I mean, just a majority.
Well, y'all be
And
in-
she's like 5 votes.
Yeah.
Well,
Riven.
technically, if she says yes, then that's how it's
We know Various will say yes.
Oh yeah, because he loves new
There.
gadgetry.
Well, no, I think Various loves Riven.
Oh
So
yeah.
wherever
there's
Riven
some
goes, so
attraction.
Yeah.
I think it's a love slash
So
hate.
she
That's
has
how all
two
the
votes.
background
Yeah.
crushes
votes.
start.
Isn't there always some hate involved with
So, I mean,
infatuation?
this is how you're going to have your mechanical. Doesn't require food riding spider.
I kind of want a real spider.
Well, maybe we could have one of those.
But
we put a real brain in it. We just
I
Have
still,
you
I
seen-
still got that exploding cat though.
With the exploding cat, have you seen the robotic beholder from Acquisitions Incorporated? The game, whatever. Oh, it's awesome. It's like this beholder, and they have the rays are just all wired for disintegration, and that's how they tunnel through to the Underdark. It's fantastic.
Wow.
It is
So
awesome.
it's sort of like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever seen
yeah,
the-
yeah, yeah.
where they're
Just
drilling.
Yeah.
so as long as it doesn't require me to rest for 10 hours, I don't care what you do.
Yeah, you don't have to stay asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
But,
you just have to find other thing to do.
When
yeah,
we
other
set up
things you
No, I'm
do,
good with
get
it.
2
Yeah.
hours or whatever.
And
So-
hey, just FYI,
Yes.
we have to say a prayer at midnight or whatever the freaking devil worship I do. You
Do not.
are are you a rogue?
Rogue.
You probably have to pray
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
pray in the morning every like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll just expand it out. 2-hour prayers now.
Yeah, now you
Holy,
get-
you're sweating. You're like sweating.
We just look over, he starts to levitate.
Deep meditation.
Yeah.
So Riven, you were on your carpet.
No, I was on there too.
Yeah.
With
It's her and I.
And
yeah,
Mal
it's
had
her
to
and
run,
I.
right?
Yes.
Is that what happened? Mal had to
Yeah,
run?
I couldn't carry
Oh yeah, and
you.
how long was the rest so far? Because
Sorry.
Ilona was resting.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Probably been like 15 minutes since you stopped talking to the prisoners who were in
That
the dark.
was hilarious, by the way. What was your mission? To take Order 1?
Oh,
And she's like, who are you?
It's always a good end when you just stop answering.
Yeah, it's just quiet.
So far, 2 interrogations have gone that way for Ilona.
You're not very good at this, I think.
wait till the morning.
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
wait
yeah,
till the
yeah.
morning.
So you have your guidance that is taking you, and you're telling Riven where she should go. You're following it, and
That's why I need you.
the pole
Yeah,
is still
This
coming
character
from
is very useful.
underneath the earth, but it's moving off in a direction, and you're staying relatively on top of it, but it doesn't, after, how long do you want to follow before you're like, alright, so, are we going to try and go in the sewers and follow them, or are we just going to keep trying to follow them from above?
Well,
Because your thing only lasts an hour, right?
Yeah, hour concentration, but that's a long time.
It is a long time. It's been
I just
20
asked
minutes
Riven
so far.
that question.
It's been 20 minutes,
Since he cast the spell,
Oh,
he's
right.
been following it, so you're
but
about
we
40 minutes.
just saw the thing start moving
Yeah.
on the ground, right?
Yes.
Like it
Well,
just
he-
happened.
I assume he was resting because he was running away. You don't remember we were
Yeah, I don't know if he was
chasing him at
resting
first.
or if he, like you said, put it on a rat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Rat
yeah,
running.
he said that. He's like,
Or-
I know what this is. Doubt it. Puts it on a rat.
You didn't know he was also Artificer?
Yeah. Apparently, it's common in this world.
No, I didn't say it. Okay, so how would you like to proceed with your pursuit?
I asked her that.
So I'm good with following him for a little while still, but I think if we go too far, we're gonna at some point we have to turn back and go get everybody. I don't want to separate the party too much, so
We
maybe
can't.
10 miles.
This carpet only holds.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Since I already investigated it, I already tell her. She knows, but I already tell her it only holds 400 pounds. So.
Yeah, I know that, but how did you know that?
Oh, it's my forte, magic items. Anyways, we need to get down. Actually, you know what? I have a name of a person who created this, but we probably shouldn't talk about this right now. Chasing this.
My carpet?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
Okay.
if you care to know who made it, but maybe he has more magical items.
that might not be a bad idea.
Because if he made the item, he can make other items.
That's also true. But I
His
feel like we're
name
letting this guy
is,
get away right now talking about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Totally inappropriate time.
Surruptus Terralon.
Surruptus Terralon.
Spell it for us, Dean.
SOR.
Oh, he's writing it. Cool.
UP T Uniform Sierra. Just to throw you off.
Thanks.
Terralon.
That completely threw me off.
So that's
Luckily, I wasn't writing it.
TARALON.
Oh, lawn. Surruptus.
Terralon.
Disruptus
That's
Terralon.
a dope name. Can I change my name to Surruptus?
You can rename yourself.
Just AKA
no one's
Surruptus.
gonna. You guys, sorry guys, I was going by Lynix, but
Yeah, you're still new.
You guys can call
You're like,
me
oh, my
Surruptus.
friends call me Surruptus Terralon.
You made the carpet?
I know, right? It's like, no, a different one.
It's a very common name where
Yeah,
it's from.
it's a common name.
In Deep Earth. So the you guys are following it and staying relatively above it, and the signal that you're following heads off in an angle, so it's no longer following the streets, and it goes underneath a building and continues that way. So you take your carpet and continue flying up, going over it. It starts cutting through different angles off of buildings, so it's a little bit more difficult to follow, but you're just staying above the roof line. And it continues moving probably for about another 10 more minutes, just slow moving going on inside the underground network there. And while you
How
are
big is this network in this small town?
it was angling up towards the dock area, and then it started angling further into the center of the city.
So this city has a very sophisticated sewer system.
It could be assumed from what you are following.
Yeah, he's been down there 30 minutes, zigging and zagging.
He's actually going down, like when it wasn't moving, he's just going
Downwards, going down in a spiral. I'm like, why is he just standing there?
He's moving in circles now.
Oh, that's what he was doing when he was just there. He
Maybe
was
he
going
put it on a
down.
rack.
Yeah, putting it on a rack. Yeah. Come back to
Pulled
that.
the. What's
So
it
it
called?
isn't moving very fast, and it looks like it's like the speed of someone who's just walking around.
So
and
he's just walking around now.
I'd like to see if he surfaces.
now you have
okay.
passed several like
Manholes?
iron gates and sewer access hatches.
Have we been noticed?
And where am I? Am I just
or
running
like the
around just
guard or
following?
something?
Perception check. Yeah, you're trying to follow.
You
What
better be
actually?
stealthy.
What would you like to do, Malray?
All right, how long is this going on?
After, well, I mean, so they've been following probably
You're
for another
walking back,
15
though.
minutes, flying on the carpet, and you're like,
Are they within 30 feet of me?
they are. That depends on if you want to stay within 30 feet of Malray or not. They say
What?
no.
Okay. After 15 minutes, I lose them. I don't know where I'm going.
Right when it angles
Actually,
off towards the
you
building.
were drunk already, and you were all
I
about
seem
the flesh
pretty
house.
cogent though. But I'm
Well,
like,
just
I'm not going back to the
Benji's-
flesh house. I'm going back to get my friend Evendur.
Right. Okay, so as soon as you see the
Wait, convince
carpet
yourself.
angle off over the rooftops, you're like, all right, so this isn't even following the streets anymore. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go back.
I'm like, I'm gonna do this for 15 minutes. It's been like 4. I'm like, oh well, too much. This is impossible.
So you head back over.
Yeah,
to
that's what I do.
So you are heading and following it still. No one is surfacing for another about 15 minutes. So you're nearing.
I just use that time to ask your questions about other magical items. Okay, Mountain, you got all this other stuff. You know,
Mal
I
likes to
could.
talk a lot.
Yeah, me and him are pretty chummy.
Yeah.
Though. He's a friendly. He's probably the most friendly Drow I've ever met.
Was he drunk when he told you this?
Might have been. Yeah.
I feel like
No,
he might have
I wasn't drunk.
elaborated.
Well,
Remember you bought that drink
he's
for me, and I
he
just
acts
walked
like
away
he's drunk though.
all the time.
But he's yeah. I don't know. I
Because
don't
he
think
has
so.
the French accent.
Yeah,
Hard
sweet.
to tell.
Trying to get his hands off.
Yeah, right. He said you have a sword and a
What did I say?
bag of holding.
I said that?
You did.
And
I do recall you saying that.
Give him a
I think that's
brief
all he
rundown.
mentioned. But while we're waiting for this schlumpster to surface,
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you more about the magical items that you have if you let me see them.
I want to get an insight check on him.
Sure.
Cause I don't feel super comfortable with you yet. 19. Oh, hold up. 21.
21. So
You see into his soul.
she
Or
is
20, I
trying
bet.
to
20.
Yeah.
ascertain what your line of questioning is for. Why are you being so inquisitive? So she's trying to read into that.
There's nothing to read into. He's just an inquisitive young man, teenager.
He seems like he
He
has an interest in magic items.
I don't know if he's like trying to.
So
Steal
also,
it, or
just a
see how
little
much
bit
it's
of
worth.
meta history. He hasn't really had much contact with magic items before he met you guys, so he's like super amped.
It's like someone who's
like,
read about them and
wow.
has this passion for them, but never
Right.
actually got to see it in person. And
Yeah,
now
exactly.
he's surrounded by
Yeah.
people who have all these magic items.
So when he cast detect magic like earlier in the cinema, and you guys lit up like firecrackers, he's like, "Oh dang, I need to be friends."
That's right.
So that's
Nobody
all I
knew
know
that you
about
had done that.
So
Yes.
yeah, I know, right? I'm just spilling the beans, but so there's nothing nothing dishonest.
Yeah, you ask a couple of questions like just trying to get a read of it, and it just sounds like he's just genuinely interested and curious about magic.
So I'll
Also-
let you know that when we get back to the museum, I'm willing to show you all the magical stuff that I have.
Oh yes, I didn't even know you guys were taking me back to that museum.
I
but
assume you're going with me to the
sounds
museum.
good. Yeah.
Sign him up for membership.
It's not a bad idea. I like it.
Somebody
I'll put that on him later.
Somebody did show him the contract earlier.
Oh yeah.
So he does know that there is something official because Various tried to step up and be the leader.
But he's a kid.
that's-
This is like getting a 17-year-old to volunteer for the army. They're like, done. Sounds
Oh yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Great idea.
Oh man, you're talking about a kid that's
I can
never.
travel.
Yeah.
He's never
Education
really
benefit.
did anything, and now he's traveling with who he thinks are heroes.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shady stuff that you guys have done.
But you don't know
It's like,
any
are
better.
we heroes?
So you just started stealing boots
Yeah.
from people.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is what we do.
This is awesome. Thug life, man.
It could have been the Buttercream Gang, but instead it was the RAAAAD.
The
Yeah.
rad.
So bad. I like it.
So it gets to the point where you probably have about 5 minutes remaining on your.
So I tell her, hey, the sun's getting close to coming up. My spell's about to end. The
sun isn't close
guy
to coming up yet.
still. It looks like he's pacing, or maybe he's sleeping now. I don't know. He's just staying there.
Yeah, it does stay in a couple of spots momentarily, and then it keeps moving. So right now it's almost about 2 in the morning.
I'm like this.
2 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm still concentrating. He's still right there.
So good. So, do you want to try and enter the sewers, or are you going to
Is there a close by manhole?
make an investigation check?
Hup. Ooh, you make one.
Why do you got a hook?
Sleepy.
11.
Yes, there
12.
is there's a grate that's over on the side that could be pried up, and it's in an alleyway, so it won't be like in the main view of any guards or anyone who's
And I can-
around the city.
Can we figure out like what buildings are around us or whatever to like potentially get after?
I would already know.
You're-
Maybe.
Oh, you're familiar.
He has a good idea of where you are
Yeah.
Okay.
currently.
Also, I think it doesn't matter if we go down and investigate. I mean, you and I can try and kill him if you want to.
I'm cool with that.
Oh wow! I get to kill somebody? That sounds cool. So-
Accidents happen, you know.
Oh
In
yeah.
the sewer.
Hey, okay.
what happens in the sewers?
Stay.
Hey,
Stays in
so
the sewers.
so We don't need everybody else then. So there might be some loot and treasure that he's guarding.
I doubt that. It's in the sewer.
Riven knows enough. Nothing good really ever comes out of the sewers.
So what are we gonna get?
I just wanted to see if he came out or if there's a trail to follow. If there's like somebody else that's going to be meeting up with him that will lead to whoever's organizing this whole.
Hey, we could capture him and take him back to the boat.
So we've done that.
I have
already.
manacles.
So we've done that.
That's a thing that's happened.
What, this specific guy?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I feel
saying.
like we're
This guy's a part
we
of
have a
this
collection
evil
of
group.
prisoners now.
Yeah, we're having our own dungeon on that boat. It's awesome, right?
Boats and dragons.
Yeah, right.
So if we can all
dungeon,
fit
it's just
on-
all boats.
If we can all fit on my carpet, then I'm okay with that.
He was a small child man,
It looked like a small child.
which is probably smaller or
if it's a
as
kid,
tall as
then
me.
that's not gonna. I can't.
I'm not
tell.
sure if it's a kid. Or
We're not killing him. I
If
have
it's a
these
gnome,
manacles.
that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what so was he my height?
Roughly.
I think I'm 3 feet 2 inches tall.
Yeah, it's probably around that high.
So he's as tall as me.
Yeah.
I'm like to her knee, maybe. Just like,
Well,
Like hip.
no, like hip.
oh, hip.
Like a 6 foot tall person, 3 feet is about your hip, unless you got long legs. But whatever. So you fly down into the alleyway. Do you want to do this? Try and be unnoticed.
Yes.
I'll need you to re-roll a stealth check.
Hold up.
This.
Gotta
And
get
this
the
will
right
be
way.
Riven's. Actually, both of you roll stealth
Oh, okay.
because you're getting off the carpet.
Where am I at?
Oh, it's not good, man.
It's not working out.
She's the one driving it, though. I don't know why you're having me roll it. Oh, I smoked it.
I have 11.
24.
Okay, all right. So
If you get the averages,
you get off into the.
No, mine was all over the place. I'm just like,
Look, I just
gotta
have
do something with
notes,
these kids.
so I know what your guys' stealth rolls were. You get off the carpet, you get into the alleyway. There's the grate there on the ground. It is one that requires you to
I can't lift that.
pry
That's
it
all
open. So
Keep thinking you're Dorian.
you.
You're like, no problem. You just.
I have 8 strength. Not that you would know what that
If-
means.
What are you talking about?
What
I'm not I only have 8.
How do you say keep rolling?
Okay, so if you want to both, like, if you want to help her, then you could roll with advantage, or vice versa, to try and open it. Otherwise, it'll just be you straight roll.
Okay, this is what I do.
This is why.
I show
It's
a
all
fancy
wrong.
trick. What's that?
And I roll.
What's that? I sculpt.
15.
Just a long bar
I'm tired.
out of like nowhere to aid her in
Takes
like
out
leverage.
here, and Riven just goes up to the grate. I don't know what you're doing there. She just
I'm
pulls
like,
it open.
I'm like, all right, I'm ready. And she's like, I got it off.
I'm
And
done.
I'm like, dang it.
Yeah, just very quietly takes it, lifts it up. There's just a small, like, ching as you put the grate down on the side of the pavement there. The smell coming from the sewers is kind of a moldy, just
Like
kind of
old
a
trash?
wet smell. Yeah, like wet garbage coming from
Hey,
the sewer.
Could I get on your back? I don't want to get dirty down there. And it smells.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Now
No,
you
thanks.
have dark
Don't touch
vision.
my
You can
clothes.
Did
see.
you want me to wait up here and keep a lookout? Or.
I need you with me.
Okay, alright.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
Superior dark vision. Just like you.
Are
I
you
think.
scared to go in the sewer?
It's,
Are you afraid of rats? Is that what it is?
No, I mean, I come from the Underdark. I just, I don't like it. It reminds me
I
of
thought you
home.
wanted to be a hero.
Okay. You're right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's do this.
All right.
In Rod we trust. So you got
He's
your.
just sweating profusely. He's like,
I don't know. I'm not scared.
I'm a hero.
Okay. You're looking down into the sewer. You see it has a ladder leading in, just like ladder. Rough interpretation of a ladder. It's just like
It's like a rope ladder.
carved into the stone, just holes for hands and feet to go down into a small platform that runs on the side of where the the liquid remnants are in the center gathered and kind of stagnant. They should be flowing somewhere probably, but it doesn't look like they're moving very much. So you,
Does my cart fit?
you can like
fly through here.
you can roll it down and then bring it up in there. There is enough room inside the sewer area for you to fly around.
I would prefer to stay above the wetness if possible.
Yes, please.
Riven starts flying away without noticing.
I'm like, no!
Dang it! Just like every nightmare. So you're now on the carpet in the sewers,
And we both see.
you both see great. There is some like phosphorescent lichen growing on the side, so it has kind of this faint glow every now and again where you'll see this mushroom growth that has that kind of glowiness to it. So there's a little bit of lighting, but you can see perfect in all of the directions that you can go.
So where do you see the glow?
How much time do I have left?
They're in the sewer. You don't have any sewer music?
Come
on.
letting
me down.
No music this whole time.
I have not been
slipping.
doing music.
I think he's nervous because he's recording.
I am a little nervous.
I don't know why, man.
I don't know.
Anyone who's watching this will only say positive things.
I hope that you are correct.
I'm gonna troll on it.
You're gonna troll it.
She's gonna create all
But
these
you know
user
what?
names.
Everyone who watches his channel, which is the 10 people right now, probably say positive things.
Is that a thing?
What?
There's like 10 people watching this?
Yeah. Or he has 50 subscribers.
It
55.
has to work. This is my backup plan if I ever
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
get
She's
fired.
trying to make
and
money
off.
off of this too. Look at the camera when you say that. Come on,
Oh, we're
help
getting
us out.
recorded?
We're so happy for all of our amazing sponsors.
I know, right?
Insert here.
Oh, generic brand has been so good for us. We could not be
take my
happier
label
with
off.
the
Hold
results
on.
Oh, yeah.
of generic.
Hey, we can't show any labels of anything.
Yeah, Acme
because they're
Co
not
is the
famous.
best co of all of the co's.
So,
So,
Yeah.
how much time do I have left?
there's probably about 3 minutes.
Okay,
remaining.
so I know exactly where he is still.
Right, and the direction now that
Let's
you are
go.
in the sewer, it's more on level with where you are. You head.
So, do I drive her with her tail or what?
I
I'm
mean,
like, this way.
I'm assuming
This
you,
way.
based on your stealth check, you're trying to make like silent hand gestures, like go around this corner. I think.
Oh
that this
yeah,
one
no,
interlocks
but
it.
it's like Delta Force. Like I read in books,
You did.
plenty of books. I'm like, yo, you wait.
Riven's
She's
got
like,
no idea.
we don't really
Oh.
use that. Real
You're right.
adventurers don't use that stuff.
What?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
use that?
She sees you doing it, and she thinks at first that you're trying to do some form of like.
Magic.
She thinks you
Oh
walked
my
into like
God.
a spider web.
Just like, is that thieves can't? Like
Yeah.
hand thieves can't? No, that can't be it. That's maybe it's Drow's hand language. I don't know.
Oh, can I put ALS down as a language?
No, because
There goes
America.
our-
does
there goes
not-
our one
ASL,
looker.
I apologize.
Oh.
Oh, ASL. I thought you were talking about
You said ALS. I
Gehrig's
was like, what?
disease. Yeah, I was like, that's
No.
messed up, dude.
No,
like,
dude.
we're trying to get people to want
Right.
to watch this.
No,
thing.
American Sign Language.
Yes.
ASL.
Yes, I said ALS.
So many ice bucket challenges. So there is the Drow sign language. Yeah, you could have chosen that as one of your languages. So,
I didn't, but that's good to know.
good to know. You can pick it up. There
I'll be
is
reading
someone in the
about it.
party who does know it.
Oh yeah.
At least one person.
Mhm.
So you.
That you?
Yeah, Drow sign language?
Yeah.
Yeah, so does.
Do we know that?
Various. But he's dead.
Yeah, I've
already.
been trying to teach it to you guys.
Various is dead already. So.
Oh, yeah, we didn't
I'll
know
just
where he
ask
Sorry,
you.
buddy.
So you had
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that's Shane
four
Jack.
shades. Actually.
Very next to him.
We need to get him
There he
stuffed for the museum.
Yeah, I
That's
should
good
bring him
looking
home.
right there.
Rip.
Sorry, buddy.
That is like actually like how big? Like
No.
Yeah, that's Shane Jack.
There's no way that should.
Let's come right here.
I don't have him look at me. It's super.
Yeah, it's creepy, man. It's creepy. It's creepy.
Okay.
I kinda
Yeah,
like it.
Riven's not scared of it though.
Yeah,
so
I'm cool with it.
she's
So you are down in the sewers. You get to a corner. You hear coming from down the hall, just kind of like the the clicking of some type of shoes on the surface of the sewer that's around the corner from where you are. So what do you want to do at this point? You hear something, and it's in the direction that you are receiving your signal coming from.
He's wearing military tabs on his boots.
It's
So
more like
it
a.
occurs to me that I don't actually have a plan.
Hey, plans,
Like, what am I gonna do
plans,
to actually?
plans are overrated. I say we just go in and kill him, right? That's the plan. Or wait, no, not kill him. My bad. We're not killing him.
If it's a kid, it's not happening.
Right. I don't
Do
think.
you have like a net or something? Can you like shoot a net on him to capture
I
him?
could actually shoot chains. I don't know if it's a.
You can shoot chains.
You have your gears that you can craft things
Yeah.
into.
So, well, yeah, I have chains or a net of chains I could craft, which would take a few seconds, but we need to get close to him because
Okay.
I'm out of spells.
I don't want to necessarily kill him immediately.
Right. You're into
Without-
torturing, right? You and that guy Mal like torturing people.
I
That's
think
what
it's
heroes do, right? I mean, that's the greater
Absolutely.
good. For the greater good, we
100%.
must torture the truth.
You gotta find a different word than torture. Interrogate,
Yeah.
Influence.
Aggressive negotiation.
persuade.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I do have.
That's like
I
a
am pretty good at
chaotically
persuasion,
good term
actually. I'm
versus
plus
a
4.
lawful evil term.
So you hear a click come from down the.
How
The
far? How
hallway.
far in
I need
relation
a
to us
net.
are
Are
we?
you making a net?
Probably within 60 feet of you guys. You hear a click and then the grating of like stone sliding coming from around the corner.
Don't worry, I got new characters for you.
Yeah.
too.
So I just
Oh,
I do my symbol and use I think one gadgetry. I could look it up and
Okay, while he's
It
doing
appears
that,
within
Just-
5 feet of you.
I take my
Yeah.
crossbow. I put
I
a
just
string
pull a
on it.
chain out of
My
the
rope. I
circle.
tie my rope to one of the arrows because I'm thinking sliding door. If it's or sliding rock, right? So I feel like it's gonna slide back in place, and I don't want that to happen. So I want to be prepared to shoot this child gnome, whatever, in like the leg or something, and
All right.
potentially pull
So,
it back. In case your net doesn't work,
Oh, it'll
I'm
work.
probably gonna kill it.
I'll have you roll an intelligence check because you don't necessarily have crossbow bolts that are fashioned to have.
But she could ask me.
She could. I
Oh,
don't
but
know if
she
she
didn't.
knows that you're capable of creating something like that. So,
That was meta. So I guess she's
Yeah.
gonna try it.
so I'm
Could
gonna
I
see
just
if you
see
can-
what she's doing and be
Dude,
like,
what's up
"Hey,
with
do you
your
need help?"
brain, man? What is this? Intelligent?
Yes.
Because it takes me one action to make the net, and then I'm like, "What are you
It's like
trying
10.
to
I
do?"
feel like I need to.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
adjust the,
Yeah, right.
the key.
It's all backwards. Hey.
Yeah, right. Okay.
There you go.
Now we're good.
Alright, we're
That's
good.
what somebody did to me in Qatar when I was there after they cut my hair.
Really?
Just
Yeah.
slap you in the head.
You're like,
What's going on?
you for that.
What
They
am I
just like they take it, they like slap you all
Yeah,
around.
they do this. I don't know, whatever that is.
I thought I was under attack. God, I was under attack when that happened.
That's what
I was
passes
like, what is
for
going
massage.
on?
I don't know.
I was not warned that that was the norm for.
I would like
Middle Eastern
to
haircuts.
roll after seeing her epically fail at whatever
So you
she's
take
doing.
you tie a knot on the crossbow.
I'm
and
like,
you-
that's never gonna hold.
It's-
And then I cast mending, and I mend the rope to the crossbow ball.
Nice. Okay, so they are now one device.
And I don't know that he's doing that, right?
No,
It's
you
happening
see
right
me
in front
do
of
it.
you.
I just go beep. I put my hand on it, and it just
I'm like-
connects.
You now have a
Yeah, I did
fancy crossbow dart. So around the corner, are you gonna try and what are you gonna do? You hear the sliding
I'm going
of the
to
stone.
ready.
What are we doing with that?
Oh,
I thought we
I don't
wanted
want him to
kill
get.
him.
I don't want to kill him. I don't want him to get away. I feel like there's a big door. Cause you heard that sliding door or rock, right?
Right.
So I'm afraid that based on places that I have been, There are sliding doors.
Hey,
and
you've got
slide
way
back.
more experience at this stuff than I do. So yeah, let's do
And
that.
once it's slid back in place, you have no idea that it is even a door.
Oh,
So let's
I can detect.
roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
Just to get an order down.
Hold up. That wasn't a roll. That was a practice. that was like getting all my bad rolls out of the system.
Oh, that's not too bad.
What am I doing? What?
Probably got 12 or
Plus
yeah,
2.
something like
12. Yeah.
that. 9. He probably acts first, but he doesn't see us, so there goes our surprise round. He's like, doo, 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 doo.
What was your... Sorry.
She got 12, I got 9.
Okay, yeah. So you do hear that stone sliding. Top of the round will be Riven. And then Lynix. So,
Are we going around the corner
yes.
now? Do I see anything?
You look around the corner, you just see a small form. Looks like the one that you saw in the alley.
I know it's him exactly, right? Probably have like 1 minute left.
Stepping into the wall. From where you are, like you're going around the corner, it's the same wall as the corner that you're going around.
Oh, crap.
And
So
he's stepping into it, but he's still exposed as you come around the corner, slow-mo style, because each round is 6 seconds. What are you doing? You see him there. The person doesn't appear to have noticed you.
And it's too far away. Do I see a
It's
door?
within 60 feet. You would need to probably step out more to see if there is an opening in the wall. But
Yeah, no. I'm gonna shoot.
How's the lighting?
shooting the person.
Wait. How's the lighting?
It's completely dark down this alleyway.
So he must have dark vision if
Or a
he's
flashlight?
operating. No, because we would see the light.
If he's turning the corner and he's like we're coming this way.
Yeah,
to the
it's
wall.
pitch black
He's
though.
going this
So
way.
this whole area you're talking about is darkness. He's navigating like he knows what he's doing, so he must have dark vision.
I'm gonna feel so bad if it's a kid.
If it's a kid with dark vision, we don't have to kill him.
I don't
Just
intend to
shoot
kill
him
him,
with
but
the
if I roll
arrow.
really low, I might kill him.
Shoot him with the arrow, hold him,
I
and
tell him
I'll
that
put
in
manacles
I
on
might
him.
roll really low.
Okay.
Who are you people?
What is this? Rolling low. What are
8
you talking
strength,
about?
rolling low.
So I want to shoot my crossbow
Holy
Do it,
smackerel.
roll.
low
An attack roll.
to
Like his groin area.
no, like
his,
his foot.
his Achilles,
God.
so he's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
crippled
yeah.
for life.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What about
yeah.
Just trying to
Name
tear his ACL. That's it. Go ahead and
the
make
way I
an
could just
attack
like
roll.
grab him?
No, I could
There
do
is
that
no
if I had
shot with a
spells.
crossbow
Don't worry.
that
But I'm
grabs. I see what you're trying to describe, but I don't. There's just it doesn't make
I
sense.
need that.
Like
Whatever
a Guardian
that is,
Galaxy
I need
whistle.
you to make me that. That's what I want.
Yeah, I can make you that. I can make you a bolo.
Okay, and
that you can
I'm
shoot.
attacking you.
Hey, balls are tight.
That's good.
14.
Okay.
Plus your 6 or whatever to hit. Or, yeah.
The crossbow bolt just
Oh.
misses the individual who's stepping in there, and there's as the crossbow dart flies past him off into the darkness, and they quickly look over in the direction, and there's a rope coming straight at you as you are peeked around the corner. They
plan on that.
appear to have spotted you. So it is now Lynix's turn.
I will.
I bring my arrow back.
Grab it.
How far is he?
60 feet away.
60 feet. I can only move 50.
How did I miss with my crossbow?
Dang! I wish you would have moved up more so I
We're
could
still
actually
going. We're
manage
still
him.
going.
Oh, you
I
can
can't
move.
reach
You
him
can
now.
move too.
On the
Can
we're on
I
the
tell her
carpet.
as a
You're on
free
the
action?
carpet.
That's what I wanted.
I told her as a free action, move is a lot closer, and I will try and put these manacles on him.
Got it. So you're
And-
flying straight at him. The carpet has a movement speed of 60, I believe. Is that wrong?
Wait,
That's right.
That's correct.
a kid with eight strength is gonna try to grapple another kid. It's gonna be spectacular.
Excellent.
So I will try and grapple.
All right.
So
the
we're
carpet.
actually, and I just like sort of make a little dive jump and try to like tackle him. Like,
Oh,
grapple.
you're gonna do that? And like all this slush.
Hey, I'm a hero now.
Alright.
I gotta
Alright.
do. I didn't even think about it. I'm just like, she missed. You're supposed to be the hero.
So you
Yeah.
shoot it. The person looks over and sees a carpet speeding straight towards them. At that point, you jump off of the carpet, trying to take down this person. Go ahead and roll a grapple check. I will roll also.
Ooh. Savage.
Okay, yeah. So you jump off of the carpet, trying to grab the person, and they see you, and then just duck quickly out of the way. And you fumble over the top. You don't slide into the murkiness, but you are about 5 feet away on the ground next to this person.
Do I have? Would a bonus action be to maybe attempt to magical on? No. No, that would be an action. Okay.
Try and you would need to have had the grapple in place to magical them. So, do you have a bonus action? You have your movement action. You have tumbled past the door. You are there in front of the door. It opens up. There is a...
Oh, bonus action. I take the large bar that I made to help her with the grate, and I drop it on the floor in the doorway, just in case the door tries to close.
The grate?
The pole.
So I made this long pole to give leverage, but she's just like, oh, I got this. But I kept it anyways. I didn't dismantle it. Could I drop that where the doorway is?
So, you have this over here.
Is this you?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's Dorian, but my wife won't let me buy any more miniatures. Actually, I think I might use Oz again. Do you have them?
I do.
Because this guy just looks way too manly to be
I like it.
Lynix.
Wait, stand by. I actually have like gnome characters, so.
Oh yeah, just choose a gnome character.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so you are. Whoop.
Ah!
Yeah, so I...
There.
So where did I tumble past them?
So, you tumble past him in just on the side there. So Riven is on her flying carpet there. And here they are. So that is there. And okay. You see inside the room.
Where is the kid at though?
Right here.
Oh, is this you?
Oh, he's bigger than me.
No, he's
Yeah, that's me.
he's a cloaked figure.
Oh, you are no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a mage though. I think that's a mage, but same thing.
But are we on the carpet?
That's about the same height. No, I jumped off
Oh, you
and
jumped
like
off.
missed.
I'm on the carpet.
Where are you? You know what? That'll do. Okay.
That'll do, donkey.
Hey, that'll do, lad. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
there's people inside the
Oh,
room.
no.
Yeah,
Person's
we
there.
I
we're
wasn't
dead.
prepared for that.
Yeah, we're dead.
And
That's your priestess, and I have her boots on. I'm like, awkward.
I found you. Great. I was trying to give you these boots back.
Movement. I climb back up onto the carpet.
We GTFO.
I have full
got it.
movement.
You
I
are
believe.
on the carpet.
And I tell her, there's 4 other dudes in there, including the priestess that we try to kill.
You are there. You look into the room. You see other hooded figures as well.
You're here, right? Did you get back up here? Really?
Yeah,
The
I
person
jumped that high.
who's
With
there,
8 strength.
you would have moved out of his range of threat, so he would have made an opportunity attack on you.
Of course.
So 14 to hit.
I got 16.
Okay, yeah. So as he pulls out, the flash of a dagger goes by in the darkness and just barely misses you as you jump onto the carpet.
Do I see his face?
Yes, it appears to be a halfling man who has a very finely trimmed goatee, and his hair is slicked back. It's a black hair, and he's
Do you really
a
have it to me?
halfling, so he's there. So,
Yeah, I mean, as we're fleeing for our life.
yes, you have tried to.
So I
Tackle
see in the
him.
room before I leave too as well.
Oh yeah. Both of you are there, and you see into the room.
Oh, both of
Oh,
us see
okay.
into the room?
Yeah, because you flew the carpet up,
Oh.
and see. You could probably with your angle, you might be able to see this person, who is there.
Oh, but I had seen the priestess and the other dude.
Oh, did you dive down?
Yeah,
He
He was
on
on
the
the ground, and then
I
he
jumped
jumped
off, and then after I failed the grapple, I tried to jump back on, and I'm like, "Yo, let's go!
So
This is crazy."
you got back on the carpet. The person says, "Oh, I don't know these guys," and he has apparently alerted whoever's in the room that there's people out in the hallway.
And I saw her as a free action. The Drow priestess, the other dude, and some other dude are in there.
We don't know who the other ones are? We don't know, can't get an idea of their strength or whatever.
What do you mean?
You don't know the other two? Couldn't see them?
No, I seen the human on her right. The other dark guy or female being I never seen before. And this little guy we never seen before. And we're sort of outnumbered, and I mean, not that I don't think you can handle yourself, but I
Cannot.
cannot. Yeah. I'm too new. I'm out of spells.
Oh, if only Dorian were here.
So
Or any
Or
of your other
Various.
party
Or
members.
literally anyone else. Anybody else.
You're
you
making me feel
I would
bad.
take Cloud at
This
this
is
point.
my first day
Yeah.
as a hero.
He's supposed to just be filling out HR paperwork,
Yeah,
getting his email
Right.
today,
set up
He's
my
had this-
email,
yeah.
set up my CAC. You know, I don't know
adjust
what I'm
his
doing.
computer, his office chair to the right height.
so that is there.
That's funny, dude.
Hey, Riven,
Um,
manageable expectations.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
do either of you guys speak
What?
Drow?
What did you think was gonna happen?
I
I
speak
You speak Undercommon.
undercommon, Elvish,
I was
Dwarvish,
waiting for this.
Gnomish.
Yeah,
Alright, so specifically...
Love ya, think you're great.
One of them,
How is this gonna go well?
You just catch the word Iblith from amongst the other words that they say, but it is a distinctly feminine voice that comes from the room, and you hear the word Iblith.
Could I just taunt her before I jump up? I know I've already said I jumped up, but I just,
Yeah.
I just
Taunting
want
is
to
great.
blow her a kiss and be like, in Elvish. I know maybe she doesn't speak in Elvish, but I say, "You are so beautiful," and then just jump
With
jump
all
back
the
on.
suave of a
Yeah.
17-year-old.
Yeah, 17-year-old
You're hot.
dark little boy.
So, that is the end of your turn.
Yes.
It is now Halfling Gentleman's turn. He pulls out a small crossbow out of his side and fires it from the hip at you. It just strikes off and shatters on the wall on the other side. Another man comes out and pulls the hood of his cloak back, and he has long white hair and the ebony
No.
black skin of the Drow.
I like that guy.
And he takes out one of his daggers and throws it at Riven because he's a larger target. And it was a 13. What's your
She
AC?
has 14. Or, wait.
13. I don't know. I don't ever keep up with that.
She has studded. That's
At least
studded's 12, and she has I think 2 decks, so she has
14.
14.
Nice. So
No,
dagger.
she's 5th level. Or she's 6th level, so it should be +3 now. Or your dex. I was adding your proficiency modifier, which is not
Yeah,
how you do it.
studded's still 12.
15?
12 plus 2.
No, it's 14.
Yeah. So
14.
the dagger goes
I
flies
don't know why it
across
says
the
13. That's wrong.
That's what I started with.
Oh,
I don't know. I've never
sewer
did
way.
that.
alleyway. I don't know what's and it strikes and sticks in just there on the other side of the wall.
Oh, on the wall, but
yeah.
stuck in me.
Why did it make that noise when it stuck in my flesh? So, you. It just barely misses you.
My magic missile is fully charged, or no?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You have not used it.
I'm about to
today.
use it. We're gonna use that on the run.
Okay.
Distraction.
She can dash as her bonus. Don't forget.
Oh
Yes, you can.
yeah. She has her what you call
So
it?
technically, she can do 3 moves if she doesn't attack.
She
3
can't.
moves. We can be out of here.
can
She
move.
can't
Don't
dash,
attack.
but she can't dash on a written object.
Oh yeah, she can.
Yeah, so she's riding the carpet has to be. That's the lowest combat on
So she
carpet.
sticks a carpet. She tries.
It does. It's basically a dash just by having the carpet.
Yeah.
Because it has 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, none of them could even move that far. Well, by themselves. Without magic.
Indeed.
Nothing
So,
I know of.
the
He did teleport.
woman
Yeah.
here runs
Good
over,
point.
Yeah.
and
what?
you hear the muttering of spell casting as she comes around the
Of
corner,
whole person.
holding her
Or sleep.
Yeah.
And they both fall.
her
I'm just like this,
holy symbol
like on the carpet. Like,
there with her ample
what?
cleavage
What? Yeah, we're escaping.
because Drow.
Let's
She's
go.
a drow.
And she mutters it all together. It would be something along the lines of and then
That's too much S's. That's scary.
Yeah.
bringing her hand through several hand gestures around the corner. She points at both of you, and I need both of you to make a
This is where we die. Hey, you have
dexterity
a.
saving.
Oh,
You don't have another
that's
character?
not
Nah. Sure don't.
Oh damn.
You can always just pull Dorian back up.
Yeah, I could just be like,
You can
hey,
use that
Dorian,
bar.
reach
It's
out.
Omni Cloud.
What if Dorian just comes in through the other door? And he's like,
I knew
You
it.
could Looney Tune through the wall.
Oh
You
my
know.
God.
Are you again?
She's not rolling well,
It's
man.
not working, man. Not cool.
I got what am I rolling?
Dex.
Dex save.
20.
I got a druid here, a barbarian druid.
Okay, yeah. That works. That works.
All right, so you. What was your roll? 4.
No,
8 plus
10.
2 is 10. She had 10. I had 20.
Okay, all right. So
18.
That's not 18.
all
She's
right.
trying to do practice rolls.
So
Maybe
this
you're retired for tonight.
thick,
not working
sticky webbing shoots out of
She's Spider Woman?
her hands, and just in this massive blob, just slams into you and knocks you across the way, and you are stuck to the wall on that side.
With the carpet or no?
The carpet was missed, but actually, let's roll one for the carpet. Roll a dexterity saving throw for the carpet.
Oh.
Yeah, so no,
6.
and it misses you, but you just dive off just to get away from the webbing that shoots out in the hallway, and land.
I'll see if I have to fall prone.
None of us.
Oh.
None,
What was that roll?
1.
none of us know where they
You
are.
don't fall prone. You fall into
On your neck.
the liquid.
Hey, might as well.
Yeah.
Here, Benji.
You fall
take care
into the
of
liquid
shit.
and
In the-
disappear beneath the surface.
Sewage.
Wait,
of
you're
the
for real?
sewage.
Yeah, the liquid in the sewer.
Yeah.
You got turds floating by you.
It's a lot thicker than
A pair of
water.
Malray's pants floating. You're like, where did those come from?
I've seen those before.
Yeah. What the?
And
Thought those were in
you
his bag.
are stuck to the wall. You're considered
Can I breathe?
restrained.
And I'm restrained in the sewage,
Yeah,
right?
you can breathe. No, you're not restrained in the sewage.
Make him roll a con save.
Okay, so
You got.
she
Could I fling the poop at him?
moves out into. So this is stuck against the wall with you.
So Ilona.
So I am prone. I am prone.
You're in the water.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, if you wanted, you could have belly flopped. But either. Ugh.
No, I don't want to put my face
He's
in
cussing
that.
himself out.
Actually, Yeah, I mean, you could like Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Submerge,
Stay under.
escape.
Yeah.
They're not coming
Yeah.
after you.
Just
Yo,
swim.
I'm actually, I don't.
What would
Hey,
Lynix do?
go get help.
He's scared, man.
On that
Go
note,
call for help.
this person comes out in the hallway
It's like
and
backfired.
says something in Drow to the woman, and she laughs at whatever joke that he made, and
It was probably a short person joke.
Also,
it's now Riven's
also,
turn.
I just want to point out that Monroe senses I'm in danger.
How
Yes,
far?
he does.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
How far?
So he's just chilling by the boat, and he's just like,
He's
He
at
was
the
over by
boat.
the boat.
"Oh, homeboy's about to die."
So basically, Monroe is
Fit
near
in
near.
the sewer?
Just
He'll find a way. I'm sure he'll probably break through the sewer if he had you.
Can you
Just,
tell him
he
to
just
bring
runs
people?
through the whole
I
town.
can't talk to him. He just knows I'm in danger.
And like
But
he
you don't have the glyph of communication?
I didn't write one on him.
Yeah.
That's-
But from now on, I know.
No,
That's really dumb.
I'm still
I feel
learning
like
my
you would've-
character. I'm still learning him. All right.
Still learning how to be
There's-
an artificer.
There's an 81-page book report about that class, so relax.
So, and both of us have studied it.
Yes, at length.
To-
And I still don't
It's like
even
trying to pick
remember.
Shadowrun.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you play this game?
Just for one class.
just
So it's
I
your
didn't-
turn,
So
Riven.
I
didn't
have my
remember to
bag
do
of
that.
holding on me.
You do.
And I know that I'm restrained, but can I, like, call out my magic missile from the bag and
Yes.
have it still fire off?
You can.
Yeah, but you have to say, go!
Go!
Restrained means that you cannot move. Your speed is reduced to 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. The
And
one
they
magic
get
missiles won't
advantage
miss.
on melee attack rolls against.
Yes.
Or no, it's
Attackers have
auto crit.
advantage.
Is it auto crit for
No,
restraint?
no, that's if they're unconscious. So,
I'm gonna fire off 6 rounds
all right.
at whatever is closest to me.
That's not all of them, right? You have
No,
seven?
I have 7.
Okay.
She's panicking, but her wand is very important to her. She's not gonna waste it. So, go ahead and roll. So you get 6 rolls, and you multiply the first roll by 3, and then you add the rest of them on top of it.
So she only
What's
rolled.
my? This
You
is
roll
for the damage.
the 4-sided die once, and then
Just roll this
you
one.
multiply that by
Roll this
3, and then you roll 5 more times and add each of those rolls to that one. Because
Got it.
4.
4
Times
times
3
3,
is
so
12.
12, and then now you roll 5 more times and add each of those to the original roll.
13, 14, 15, 16. Come on. 17, 18,
Last one.
19. Come on.
19.
Good
Okay,
lord.
so-
Last one?
So these unerring missiles of purple laser-like force just shoot out of the wand and just across and just slam into this priestess. I'm assuming who's you're aiming for. The one
It is
who.
literally, I want to fire at whoever is like closest. So
Yeah,
probably
sure.
if she's the
It's
one
her.
that's
She's
like,
the one who globbed you.
yeah.
So they all hit her for 16 damage, and
Did I take any damage getting whatever I got? Webbed?
You got webbed.
Restraint.
Yeah.
yeah, no, she doesn't do anything to stop that. So so it slams into her and it's hitting her, and she's trying to like swat out of the way with her. You can see she has a rod in her hand, and then at her hip she has this whip that has these writhing snake heads on it. So she does have new boots on. Just wanted to point that out.
Are they gold?
She
You immediately noticed
takes
that.
that damage. You can see just like
Oh, she's barefoot?
no, she
got no boots
has new boots on.
Oh, they're probably magical. We need those.
You're gonna steal it.
Oh again.
Every time. So she just as it slams into her, and you want to do
Yeah, we're
anything
dead.
else with your turn. You can't move, and you don't have any.
Hey, is this
I don't have,
is
like-
this a good segue into Ilona or Mal's
Lona's trying to
storyline?
sleep.
Alona's trying to get her long rest.
Oh,
Okay, so
You can't get your guy to go get help?
He's just assuming that he is now running full speed.
Full
trying to get
speed,
there.
like, yeah, as fast as he can move.
That's all I
Not
got.
stopping.
I don't have any.
And-
Hey, I think we're both dead. I don't see how we're gonna survive this.
You
They
have
might
done that.
capture
It's
us.
now
Okay, then I
Lynx's
can capture
turn.
us.
Yeah.
And then I can bargain with them.
Okay. Okay.
Lynx's your turn.
Oh, okay.
You're there in the water. I'm gonna call it water for my sake.
It's yeah, call it water. And I'm thinking like Caribbean
Sewage.
water.
Poop water.
No, Caribbean water to me.
Still,
I have that good of imagination, obviously.
It's
But-
other stuff. Than
So
food.
if I
On your face.
like this water isn't, I would have to use my swim check, whatever, to move
Right.
in it.
right.
Ugh.
With
Michael
8
Phelps.
strength, I'm just gonna sink to the bottom.
Michael Phelps.
Every time you come up, get them dip on your face.
Graceful as a dolphin. Don't open your mouth.
He's definitely going to be walking back. He's not riding on the rug.
No.
Yeah, so
0% chance.
I will. So if I stay in the water, will I have to throw or
Throw up.
no?
Yes.
Will I have to tread water? Like do a swim check to tread water?
So your
If I didn't move.
swim
How
speed
tall are you?
probably be
3
3.5.
feet, 2 inches.
probably have about 15 feet of swim speed on your turn. It's gonna
No,
be
but if I
considered, like,
didn't want to
difficult.
move,
Would he have to stay floating?
Oh,
would I have to roll athletics swim check?
no,
to-
not yet.
How deep is this? I mean, can he just stand up?
It's deep enough that he can't touch the bottom. With
Yeah,
his
Probably
feet.
like 5 feet.
yeah, probably like 5 feet. But I'm like, oh, I'm drowning. I never learned how to swim in the Underdark.
Good thing you don't have heavy armor.
Oh, dude. So I guess I will.
Fur coat. You're gonna ruin it.
Could I?
There's no way you can get help.
I take out
I feel
a
like there's a way.
just a potion of empty potion, and I fill it up with poop water, and then I infuse it with fire, and I throw it on the webs.
Okay.
Just don't.
What class are you playing?
It's crazy, right?
The Artificer. Like a
Jeez.
from
all
the
right.
Dreams Guild, I think.
Yeah.
You throw it.
I feel like
It's
you're
a-
trying to
it's-
help
it's
me,
a
but I'm
5.
concerned that you
Version
might have just
5,
blown
not
me up.
5e.
Oh, that's Percy. He's playing Percy.
No, that's Gunslinger class.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want that
Percival,
one either.
Frederickstein.
Von
I didn't even care for the character at all.
So, yeah, you throw it. Go ahead and make an attack roll to see how well you throw it at the webs that are holding.
While you swim in feces.
Oh, nice. 23.
That is it. Okay.
It's only a D4.
Yeah. Roll
It's a
D4.
D4, but I assume that the fire like burns away the webs.
And
Hopefully.
your companion.
No, she can take it. Hopefully. I'm
Oh,
trying
and fire resistant.
Yeah, she's
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Oh,
So she's just so
Are
it
you
works out.
poo resistant?
No.
Yeah, that's
Well,
hilarious.
That's also.
I did
that's
that-
It's gonna
a
like
bomb.
stick in the nose hairs.
So
It gets into the fibers.
That's
okay.
three fire damage. Next
Alright.
level, I get to roll 2d4.
So imagine he's just
One
throwing
round.
a
Okay, so
burning bag of poop at you.
Mhm.
Right?
Isn't that a
He
bomb?
is like a high school kid.
This-
Jeez.
this vile
Doorbell, the
uh,
doorbell bitch came.
like you're kind of there, like looking around, like, oh, how am I gonna get out of this? And then he just like comes up out of the water and just chucks it at you, and
Oh
it
my
explodes
God.
on your center, and the web that is
all
there,
over my rug, dude.
the web that
It's
is
everywhere. That poop just went.
no,
But
you-
plain poop, so it smells worse.
It is
Not cool, bro.
like
Not cool.
poop in a microwave.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate
Yeah.
you
Hot,
not letting me die. But
it actually hits you. You take a total of 6 fire damage, as the web itself. Oh yeah,
She's
sorry.
like
There's a half, so 3.
So 3
Okay.
damage.
The web itself catches fire and begins burning all like itself away from you, and you are on your turn. You are going to then be enough to
Grab onto
be-
my carpet and not go into the poo.
Got it.
Even though I'm already covered in
You see it
poo.
start burning. You grab your carpet. The carpet is not catching fire. So, you thankfully.
How can I? Do I have enough movement to try and get to the carpet?
You can try and get out.
Get off my carpet, dude.
I try and go for it. If she
Did
moves
you
it
learn
or
the word?
whatever-
No.
No,
So-
I'm just trying to get up on it.
The ledge itself is a little bit higher up, so I'm going to need you to make an athletics check to get out of the water.
So basically doing like a free willy.
Pretty good, like a flipper. I want to kick out my legs too.
Yeah.
And try to just 3-point land full of
No,
poop
yeah.
on her.
It's like a stream
The
of
Drow are going to be like 4, 4.9, 2.2 from the Russian judge.
Natural 20.
No!
Gets out
Was.
immediately, just like pulls himself onto the
Hey,
side
I'm a
there.
hero.
You are there. You are next to it. The web is still stuck, still sticking the carpet and Riven to the wall. But at the start of Riven's turn, it will probably be done burning away. The people at the other side see that all of this happened, and their eyes kind of widen in surprise. They weren't expecting that.
Of course not, because they don't know who.
Yeah, they don't
Lynix
expect Gnome
is.
doing a free willy jump, stream of poop, just.
Could I do one of those dolphin tricks and like kick poop on them?
I'll
As
You can
say,
spit it from your mouth.
as you were
Yeah, like,
splashing out. Let me see. No, 2. So it got the poop splash
All
definitely
over it.
on the female job.
onto the
The
Drow
halfling.
and the halfling. So
Yeah.
it was
She's
like a
mad.
reverse cannonball. You getting out of the water, just like
Hey, that's because I rolled a nat 20, right?
that is
Did I
because
do
you
that?
rolled it
Okay.
I am a fan of flair. So yeah, so you get out. And you are there. You could have moved next to Riven to get the carpet and to try and assist her
yeah.
getting out.
I could. No, I didn't action.
Yeah, your action's over. So that's the end of your turn.
What do you
can
mean
use your movement.
assist?
Like,
You're next turn, so maybe next turn.
No, if we don't make it out her next turn, we're dead. Like, guaranteed.
Hey, do you have a way? So I'm talking to you in game. Do you have a way to like mark this spot, or would you remember to?
I know
to
where
get
this
back
is.
Here? Okay.
so
They won't be here if we escape.
I
them.
know that.
the halfling is going to try and shoot again, and it just hits the wall
Oh.
next to Lynix.
He has poop in his eyes. That's why.
That's why
It's like, yo, bro, you got poop in your eyes.
pretty gross.
He's just such a kid about it. It's like, I got poop on you guys.
Sorry, I'm going to use this spell. I need to see if it's actually a spell
Oh, damn.
attack roll.
Yeah.
So y'all need to sleep outside. Y'all need to sleep.
Oh man.
like
I'm just starting to
Does-
realize.
Drive-through
I'm starting to
car
realize
wash.
in combat every 6 seconds, double moving, it would take Monroe like 30 rounds to get to where we are.
So if you are like, is it an auto response?
Yeah.
Can you make him not come if you don't want to?
I don't think so.
You would have to tell him that everything's okay, basically.
But
Oh, he can do that
I need-
telepathically?
no,
can't.
I need that
The glyph.
the glyph.
Yeah.
So I could be like, bro, it's a
Stand down.
false warning there.
So the whole town's gonna be awake by the time we all get
Oh
up.
yeah, and it's crazy because we've been hiding here for 6 months. Like no one even knows he's here with me, and he's just gonna be making.
Just
a
imagine
lot
the
of
Hulk.
noise.
Just all of a sudden in the middle of the night, the Hulk is running
Yeah.
through the house.
Yeah, he's running through the houses. He's like, I'm not even gonna use the streets. I'm running through the houses,
Quickest way, quickest way.
like
Destroying half the
knocking
city.
everything over.
Okay, so
So Monroe's gonna die, right?
in the
The whole city guard's like, who the run?
the priestess gathers her like this energy in front of her, and these red letters begin appearing in the air, and at the end of them all of these just spiders begin crawling out of holes in the walls.
Spiders!
I know.
We're gonna get one!
I know.
They're regular sized spiders, but they take up a 20-foot radius.
Oh, just a swarm of spiders.
Just a swarm of them are.
So is there a trough of water in between us, I take it?
There
Like,
is. They're
10 feet
climbing
wide?
up out of the
They're going
liquid
towards us.
towards you guys, trying to bite you guys.
Oh, they're
So
trying to bite
Put
us.
him in the bag of holding!
I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, you gotta get poison.
Not a bad idea.
Hey, what are the swim rules?
Oh, nice.
What page are the
19.
swim rules on?
You're terrified.
7, 10. I made it 10.
Okay. And what was yours, Riven?
19.
Math.
I think
Sorry.
it might be in the D.
19?
Well, it just I
Okay,
thought
so
swim rules
you
for
take
combat.
12 damage.
Oh, I'm
I'm
gonna die.
looking at it.
12
I'm gonna die right here. Guaranteed.
Hey.
piercing damage.
How did I take 12 damage?
And you take
Ooh, underwater
24
Page
piercing damage.
198.
in
DMG?
No, the player's guide.
198. So I was just there. It doesn't explain swimming though.
Piercing damage, yeah.
Dude, it's not looking
So
good.
these spiders are like climbing all over you, and you're batting at them, trying to get them rid of you, and they're all in this condensed area. They're everywhere, all over the ground, and
Yeah, it doesn't.
luckily it doesn't appear that these
Be like
ones
holding
are
your
poisonous.
Luckily.
Indeed, are you unconscious, Lynix?
I think you just.
I'm
I guess
unconscious.
you just
You are okay. So Lynix goes down to under the biting of these.
So 8 damage from the first fight, and we never rested or even short rested,
Yeah,
correct?
we haven't.
He
Right.
slashed me.
You could have used a short rest to
Or hit
use your
dice?
hit dice. Yeah.
Okay, so I would be at 4
Red
life.
cone.
Okay. Good to know.
4 health. I'm like bleed. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
savage.
You have
Spiders
4
are
health
crawling all over
left?
you.
I only
Right?
have 9.
I only have 28 health.
So
I thought y'all were joking with like the I'm gonna die.
No.
No,
Like, we
we're
legit might
dying.
die.
This
This is very irresponsible for you to die
dagger
without
flies,
someone
and it
carpet.
actually cuts some of the web.
That's a
and
very
sticks
powerful
into
magic
the web
item.
next to you.
Not with
I cannot
webbing.
believe you let her.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay, so
I was too fixated on this whole thing.
crossbow dart
Lesson
like
learned.
hits the web, knife hits the web, like everything's just barely missing you. You've got spiders crawling all over you. Riven, it is your turn. You come free of the web. You have your carpet. Lynix is next to you.
I grab Lynix, I get on the carpet, we hightail it out of there.
Okay.
I don't try to
You
attack,
get
nothing.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
No,
They
disengage
don't.
bonus.
Oh,
You disengage too, though.
Nah, but they would on me, mate, potentially.
You're with me.
No.
I got you. Picked you up, and I'm putting you on the carpet with me.
Oh, okay.
We're GTFO. Gotta go find a car wash so I can drive through somewhere. Get the roof off.
Just fly into the water.
I'm
fly
full of
through the
But
water.
it's like,
Can the rug fly underwater?
They can certainly try. I don't.
I
think
thought
they
about that, but I don't know. I don't know if we can or not.
We'll see. We haven't tried it yet. So
I'll try when I get to the boat.
So the remaining spiders that are like crawling all over you as soon as you fly like as fast as you can down the hallway, 60 feet. You can make it just around the corner, and then you can dash, or I mean, you can use your second action.
If it's
to-
possible to catch one of those spiders, I want to throw it in my bag of holding. If I can.
Yeah, sure, that's
Okay.
fine.
I know it's gonna die.
There
I
were
just wanna,
enough
like,
of them on you that you could have just like into your bag, and you make it around the corner, double move, get up to where the grate is. It's too small of an opening for you to like fly out there, so you'll have to get off, get up, and then fly out. So you are around the corner. You are 120 feet about away from these, unless you weren't going straight to that opening. You wanted to go fly to a different opening. What do you want to do?
I'm not familiar enough. Unless I see a light or something.
There
So,
doesn't appear to be.
He would be, but he's unconscious, right?
No, he's got
I have 4
4
life.
because he had spent hit dice during short rest.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with the sewers, though, as far as where the manholes are, how to get there from below, but I would sort of know from above, potentially.
Right.
So I would just recommend the one we know. I mean, they're probably going to get another attack, but...
So,
But we're around corners.
I think,
Right.
but I think it's like one corner.
There's one corner, and you guys are like
Around
down
eight
a ways from that corner. So,
I got it.
unless they have 60 feet of movement, they can't make it to the edge. I mean, that's just like.
They didn't rest.
How fast do you think they can run? I don't know, probably about 60 feet in 6 seconds. So it's up to you.
I think we just go to where we know we can get out. I don't want to get stuck down here. Okay.
Indeed.
Get it
So-
stuck, webbed.
Nice.
So you make it to that, and then on your next turn, you're gonna have to both climb up out of the hole. Then you can get up and double move again.
Can I throw him?
Why can't the carpet just like taco?
Please.
Taco.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. No, I'm like, can we?
Hey,
just...
you're
Hold
stretching
on.
it. You're stretching the limits, but I could just hold her like a little child full of poop.
I mean,
Hold
it
my
is,
tail.
it is a flying carpet. It doesn't specify that it needs to be taking up the whole space.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not. It's only temporarily. Like.
I tell you to lay down
Get
and like
momentum
hold my tail. Just like hold on.
The tail's covered.
We're gonna burrito it.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
flying carpet burritos. That is
No, a
defensive
poop
limit.
burrito.
Oh.
Oh, you are so close to that smell now.
Oh no! I'm like hugging her.
Yeah.
Like
Legit.
Just
full of poop.
So you make it to you know what? Yeah, sure. If you want a burrito together, I think that's punishment enough.
Squeezing it.
So
It's
gross.
gonna get into the fibers of everything.
All her armor.
It's not the
Surely
greatest
there's
taste
like
that
a
comes out.
magical something that Evendur can do to help me with
He
it.
doesn't have prestidigitation.
No,
No,
he
he
doesn't.
He can't magically clean anything. So.
Evendur definitely can't prestidigitate. So you make it just outside of the opening, squeezing through. You are now on the top of there. You hear some shouts going on from underneath, and let me see here.
Can Lynix and Riven just stay all the way back there? They kind of smell.
All right, you made it
You're gonna put us at the back of the bus.
out of the tunnel. You hear those, then you as you're like.
I tell her, well, did we hear them give chase?
You hear some movement coming from the sewers. So,
I want to go all the way back to the boat.
Oh dang, okay.
all right. And at
Like
this
no
point-
stopping to get anybody because I don't know for sure where
No,
anybody is.
I was
Anchor-
just as a free action.
Ooh, look at you connecting to the internet.
As a free action, I was just gonna tell her I can seal the grate so they can't follow.
So-
Ooh, that would be
do
good
that.
too.
Excellent.
Why are we talking
They
about
come
it?
up like
Do it.
30 feet down the road.
Oh,
and the next
yeah.
manhole cover.
And I'm like, I just spent an action to do that. This is bad.
All right, so you have made it out without dying, and begin flying away.
Like this whole begin.
As you are clearing the rooftop. That's a 22 to hit.
You immediately die.
So, and I'll roll a d4. So, who wants to be odd and who wants to be even?
Oh no.
Big spoon, little spoon.
I will be odd.
Okay, so crossbow dart hits Riven,
Ugh.
and you
Dude, if
take-
she goes down, she's the only one who can fly.
I'm hoping that Monroe jumps and like
you
catches
take
us
2 damage.
in an
Okay.
epic fashion.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
It's a sleep dart. Yep.
No,
She's
not so
sleeping.
good. 7.
She's
7.
sleeping.
All right, so it hits you as you clear the room, and you fall unconscious.
Oh
Immediately,
my
I'm gonna have time
God.
to like land the
The
carpet.
carpet goes down slow onto the.
You are the nicest DM of all time.
Yeah.
It like has like a super easy
Well,
landing.
So you were just like clearing it.
Like,
the
you're like,
crossbow
oh,
dart
you don't
hit,
even spill your
and,
drink.
And it doesn't. No, it's not like slow, like feather fall slow. It's like you were just making it up to the level of the roof, and it hit you. And as soon as you lost your connection with the rug, you kind of just tumble onto the roof. There, unconscious. Lynix is there over you. You're there. You don't even know if that person knows if they hit you or not. Well, actually, you don't know anything. So,
it came out of the manhole cover?
yes.
Okay.
But you sealed
So-
that.
Yeah, I did. That's why they didn't follow us. He shot through the manhole cover from the sounds of it. Did he?
Yeah, you don't know. You weren't looking back. Unless you were.
Dude, Lot's wife. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And now you're a pilot.
There's literally a whole book about that. You've been telling that story for a long time.
You just play dead.
Yeah, you look back in your haste, just like, okay.
Yeah, you just do what Riven does. You're like, yeah, you don't know any
As soon
better.
as I see her, like, and then I do that.
I mean, I'm sure like the arrow sticking out of her back is like gives it away. But maybe not.
So you've tumbled onto this roof. There's a carpet. There's an unconscious Riven. It is your turn, Lynix. What are you doing?
How far did we make it past the
The
manhole?
roof is probably 20 feet up at most.
But away from the manhole.
So
So
it's
20 feet up.
a
6
5
seconds,
foot,
right, whatever that distance is.
right? Yeah. So
How far?
Whatever her round movement was. It was one round when you guys left.
60.
So double movement, once 160 feet?
Yeah.
Or is it?
So
is it
in
40
the
feet?
city, in
well, they
relation.
got you as you were going over the roof.
I
So
can do
it would have
60.
been 25 feet.
So where in the city are we, or is that roof in relation to
The bakery and the bar.
No, not those
They
places.
can see where you guys fell.
Yes.
Oh,
my
now I
hideout,
feel irresponsible
like my
for being at
apartment,
the drop.
or
Now you feel
like a bad
or the
parent.
cinema. My apartment or the cinema.
How long has it been
What's closest?
They're both pretty close
We
together
have to make,
from
like,
where you are. It's maybe 3
missing
blocks
children
away.
posters for them.
Bears too. Bears
You know, one's got horns and a tail.
Yeah, hard to miss.
Yeah, so you're there.
Last
on the
seen
roof.
wearing a blue
Who?
t-shirt.
carpet. It's a carpet.
I'm going to.
Please get Monroe.
I'm gonna take an alchemist fire and infuse it with more fire, and I'm gonna throw it like. Is there anything on the streets like barrels or anything? I need guards to come. So
Make a perception check.
You should call for them.
no, they're not gonna hear me. I'm 3 feet 2 inches tall. So.
Oh,
We're doing what you wanted.
Perception just 7, I guess.
7.
I don't
There's.
see anything.
I mean, you look in the most it's like 2 in the morning now, so that most people have cleared out of the streets. The only people who would be in the streets are guards, and you don't see any in the
Drow.
immediate area. and Drow. And you don't see like any goods necessarily hanging out in the street. There are from where you are across
I know what
the
I'm gonna
street.
do.
There is a clothing type store.
I'm gonna take a.
Through up there.
Do I know if the building we landed on is 2 stories?
It's 1 story.
You're really not helping us out after all.
He did
I'm
not
go-
make you guys go
going
down
to,
there.
I'm going to make a hole in the ground and the ceiling.
Just like a grave.
No, like
I just pull it over me.
Push you in. You're like
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'm gonna like transmute a block of stone or whatever into like sand, and then drag her if I can in the carpet in.
All right, what spell is that?
So there's a spell called Mold Earth.
It's
is a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, and it's my alchemist ability.
You can Mold Earth allows you
I
to
could
move
change-
5 square feet of dirt.
Hold on, I can look it up.
Yeah,
just so
this
you
one's
know it's
specifically for the Artificer.
Oh, it's different.
So I just need to make sure that it's...
Oh, this-
you know what? So for now, you look it up. I'll say, yeah, sure. So the space needed, you turned it into sand. And the floor...
It's just a 5-foot cube, enough for me to pull her in the carpet in.
Got
And
it.
then
So
I guess we
You
just.
can send this in the street.
I try and
on
land
the
on
roof
her.
of the house. That
I try and land on her.
You turned the roof into
Or
sand.
no.
Oh,
not
how did you
land
have
on-
to? Did you turn the stone into sand?
Yeah.
Okay.
It needs to be something similar as far as
Material.
material goes.
He doesn't fall through the roof.
He did it next to you, and then you grabbed her and then rolled into it. So you do fall into the.
If we end up on both unconscious,
If you get inside, that's best case scenario.
yeah.
You always
Get inside that. That's a.
All right.
It might wake her up when she falls.
I know, right? She takes
That'd
damage,
be awesome.
or she falls
Or I die.
unconscious, like out of hit points.
Make it that.
Oh no! 1d10
So-
for every 10 feet, right? Or 1d6?
1d6.
And yeah,
I'm out.
he's at
I'm
4.
probably
You
just
have all
like,
the
I'm
rules
probably just
tonight.
like, screw it.
They can't take that
Just
because
sleep.
you're at 7, right?
I'm at. Yeah.
So you could survive.
Yes.
You might.
Yeah.
He
You're
has
going
4.
conscious.
He has
No, I was
Four
going.
is fine.
But Monroe's coming. I'm hoping that he gets to us.
I hope
Will
Monroe
he
can
break
heal.
into a? Will he break into a
Yeah.
house?
Yeah, he do.
Well,
He
he's-
probably
so
do
you
no,
probably
yeah,
whatever-
1d6 for every 10.
He is like
Just
he's
go.
like
Yeah.
he's a Model 800 Terminator, right?
Yeah.
RE 800.
And,
So-
and I
I
am.
feel like you should
what's
tell
his
him to
face?
get
Yeah.
me and my carpet.
What's his face?
Connor.
I don't know. Is he-
Connor.
Connor.
Like I'm Connor.
John
and-
Connor.
Yeah, that's Terminator.
You land
I don't like how he's smiling right now.
onto.
Not cool.
That's what happens when you play D&D so much. You died so many times. You're like, I got no end of characters.
I'm good.
You just hate.
You take 3 damage each, bludgeoning damage.
Wow. Nice.
And you can make a save to see if you wake up from the damage that you took.
Nice.
So Constitution saving throw.
Crap!
So you don't.
A natural 1? Come on!
I'm
She
not
moved
using
it.
this.
She
I
moved
can't.
it.
I'm not doing it.
Don't nobody
I never
let her
do
touch
that.
your
I
dice
never get
tonight.
a natural one.
She
Yeah.
actually lands on top of you, so it kind of cushions the blow a little. Not enough to like jostle her away.
No kidding.
All
serious.
Yeah.
So you land on the floor. The table that you land on just splinters and smashes with your
Can I
combined
use
weight.
her to break my fall?
No, she's landing on
Yeah,
you.
on you.
Oh.
He doesn't take more damage for that, does he?
No, he doesn't take more damage for that. But that's
I
why she
get
rolled
I get
natural
a
one
face
on her.
full of boobs then at least.
Yes. It's more
It's
like
all studded leather.
I'm just like, oh, this hurts.
it's like Madonna boobs.
Yeah.
The cones.
So it's not pleasant.
Right.
Okay. There is a couple who's
And I smell like poo. So.
sleeping.
Don't sit on my face.
I
There's
was
a couple that
submerged.
was sleeping, and as soon as this happens, the ceiling just sand falls into their house, and then just as you slam and just smash completely to splinters the table on
Then
there.
the second floor.
The man jumps up. The man jumps up, pulls a knife out from under. Who's it? Who's it? And there's a tiefling on the middle of the floor.
And then a Smurf.
Does he see my little hands?
Just like under.
It's like,
He does not see the gnome under. He just sees
okay.
a female tiefling just like sprawled there, like entangled with a carpet, and there's just limbs.
And I'm unconscious.
And you are unconscious.
You need to tell us the word for the carpet.
it's
I-
getting
This could have
ridiculous.
solved.
Yeah, I could have just
solved.
said it and been back to the boat. No worries.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
after this.
Right?
Here's like, oh, we
if,
need-
assuming I survive.
Here's the password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, into the house.
Everybody.
Like here's all
Write this down.
tattoos.
He quickly runs over to the window and shoves it open and says, "Guards!
That's good. That's good.
Guards! Intrusion!"
You're gonna end up in prison.
Oh man.
So-
Hey,
It's pretty
that's
funny.
better than
Considering
death.
what me and Evendur are doing, and you guys end up in prison. That's pretty ironic.
Yeah.
So he shouts to the guards. He has the knife. He walks over and he kind of
Can I shove her off?
Hey, I
Or
can
are we
rest.
still?
Yeah. So
prison.
you
So I like
Cool with that.
roll
push
her
her to the
off.
side.
Can you do that? Can you do that?
What are you doing? What are you doing in my home?
I'm
Oh,
full
you
of blood.
can't
I
do
have,
that
I have
with
one
me.
hit point.
That's he
Sorry.
like 8 strength.
Hey, he's allowing it. So shush it.
It's like
So I have.
you weigh more than him or whatever, but it's just like rolling you off of him. It's
He
not
doesn't
like,
roll off as much as like he like
Yeah,
slithers
slides
out.
out.
He shimmies
I'm
out.
so bloody. I only have one hit point. I'm like full of blood.
You look
And poo.
and like poo.
And feet.
So I probably have like
And
infections.
probably
And,
spider bites and
And I
blood.
have
oh man, it's bad.
Oh, for hepatitis, for sure.
So
Jaundice.
I take off my poop hood, right, and it's just like sort of flops back,
Ah.
and I'm just like coughing up poop and blood at the same time. It's just
From your nose, like in the milk, you know?
yeah, it's really bad, and just
How
like,
did we get here? This is so
sir, I need your help. We're being attacked.
You just murdered someone and stole their stuff. Now we've kidnapped 2 kids. We need your help.
No, I don't tell them
Okay.
that. We're not in the zone.
Full
of
hero
truth.
background. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
The
not
common
in the
man
zone
will
of
help
truth,
you.
so.
Well, it looks like you just won the fight and killed her. So
No,
No.
she is with me.
what?
This arrow in her back, I didn't put it there. We need to get to safety. There's dangerous people
I
chasing
hope
us.
this is a good guy's house we were in.
I'm hoping you can help us. Or I heard you yell for the guards. If the guards come, we need their help.
Who's chasing you?
There's Drow.
His face visibly, like the color drains from it even more as you mentioned.
I
the word Drow.
exaggerate with my eyes, like with all the blood and poop. I'm like,
Get us! We don't want any of that trouble here.
No, we know them. That's why. This is the best. It's
You like you're talking to the man, and you hear just the sound of something land on top of the roof.
Oh.
You're gonna kill him.
so
now, too.
I still
Monroe.
have time. I will.
Rose's pretty far away.
Can
Oh,
you
is
show
it?
me or describe
Because
the
you probably
apartment or
30,
house
every
that
6
her
seconds,
and I
and
are
y'all like.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a very simple.
I'll
I'll just
think of it
keep
tomorrow.
these handy.
You know what's crazy is that Various is in love with Riven, but Riven's gonna be in love with Lynix for saving her life. Oh,
So-
man.
Oh no, you did damage. You totally damaged the.
You damaged my
the
carpet, dude.
really
Yeah,
badly.
not
Really.
cool.
What? Oh yeah, that's not more important than her life.
So
I
the.
mean, alright. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I have one floor tiles here. Okay. So, the alleyway is actually this way. It's very thin. I have more walls. And it went around that way, but the buildings continue off this way. So you flew up, landed, fell into this building. And you have... I'll use this for the roof. But you guys are here on a smashed table. There's a man who's in there. We have a man.
Oh yeah, she's sleeping.
Yep. Oh.
Very
You, like,
unassuming
barely got
looking.
away from me.
There.
Did you stand up? Did you get up?
I
just, like,
probably
got
did.
out
No,
right
I'm
He's there
if
behind
I was
him.
able to stand, I probably
Yeah, I'm
did.
super unconscious.
So, yes, that is that. And you hear something land on the roof. So, what are you doing, Lynix?
I tell them to run for their lives.
Gwendolyn, get up! He takes his wife and they move over to the door and they kick it open and they run out into the street.
Boy. And now I do the same thing with another alchemist fire. And I throw it in the house. Like near where the hole is. Near where the hole is.
Jeez, man.
You're throwing it at the roof.
You're the
At the
terrorist.
ceiling.
No, at the floor where they would land, but essentially catching the house on fire.
Got it. So you.
And then
I'm
maybe,
actually okay with that. 'cause
as a
I'm-
bonus action, I would try to slap her if I can, or like, hey, wake up. No?
I would say it would be an action for you to try
Okay.
and wake her up. So you can
Yeah,
either
so
try and wake her up,
and
or
my
you can throw the
movement
fire.
would be
You leave it.
You can
follow
drag her
distance,
out
so-
into the street from where you are. And
Is there any windows?
there are windows here, and
Any in the
that's
back alley?
no. this is probably connects to an adjoining building. There's no windows into the alley.
I didn't know that before I started that fire. And they're probably sleeping because it's 3 in the morning.
It's getting pretty late or early, depending on
I drag her 10 feet, like right at the door, but don't go into the threshold.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa!
No.
You
Hold it right
can't carry that. You can't carry her.
He can drag her.
Drag.
Okay, he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
That
drag
has
I'm
to
not
be-
carrying her.
Okay.
No, I grab her by the armor and like.
I was thinking through that, and so it's 8 times 15, which is 120 pounds. Now I know we don't ask Riven how much she weighs.
Oh, to lift. No, what about to drag? Is
Dragging,
Yeah, I don't know what
You
the-
can drag a lot more than you can.
okay.
It's just half speed.
I drag her up to the door, but don't go out. So maybe 10 feet from where she is.
So it'd be 5 feet basically that you're moving.
And since if the carpet's entwined with her, that's fine, but I don't go back for it.
It is, yeah. She's tangled up in her.
You're a nice DM.
She has that. It's like sliding off her, so unless she wakes up, might miss it.
Lose it. Yeah.
So you are there.
You're so sad.
About
You're like,
240.
The fire.
240.
The building is on fire. I'm gonna put this red-headed person there. There, there's the fire.
Oh.
No, it's
We don't
by,
have enough money to buy them a new house.
it's by the
man.
hole.
There, that would be there.
No, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure they don't jump down in flames.
How many laws can we break in it?
I'm just trying to save her life and survive.
It's only been a few hours, so
With 1 hit point, I'm trying to keep us both alive.
I hope
This
they
is
caught the burning
stressful.
building.
a dark shadow appears at the opening at the top, and you hear as something fires down. A crossbow bolt slams into the floor next to you, where you're standing, where you're dragging Riven, and it just hits the floor. It is Riven's turn. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Oh, man.
Oh, dude,
What?
we're gonna die.
All right, yeah.
We're gonna
It's
die.
now Lynix's turn.
What? I want to know what Riven's dreaming about.
Can we just pause and go to like a dream?
Yeah,
where she's
So
having-
fade
this
out.
isn't the Reaper-induced type
No,
of vision.
Reaper was way cooler than this.
That was
Yeah, no,
awesome.
it's
like
No
So I-
clue involved.
I think that I'm having a great time right now.
Yeah.
It feels more
Not
like
realizing I'm about to die.
it's like
It's a good way to go.
when
Yeah.
you are put under for like getting your wisdom teeth removed. Like it's kind of like dreamless, but you feel your body getting jostled around and everything.
And I'm like,
So
"Hee."
you don't know exactly what's going on, but you know something inside of you screaming, "Wake up!" But you just can't. You just
Yeah. Oh, the room's getting warm.
So my turn.
it is the next
I'm
turn.
just going to aid her in her waking up. So I guess she could roll.
Yes,
Again.
you can roll another Constitution saving throw.
Something high.
18.
18.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
you just like lightly slap her on the.
No. I punch her
Okay.
like right straight in the face. Like, yo, we're
Yes,
gonna die. And I'm like
and
just like full of
you
blood
wake
and
up, just kind of like
feces.
blink away the grogginess. You're inside a building. There's fire.
You're
there's a
gonna get
smash
pink
table.
eye now.
Your
You
carpet-
deserve it.
Your carpet is lying on the floor next to you. It is now.
They're gonna pop off another shot, so hopefully we make it out of
Are you
here.
gonna get on the carpet for your movement or anything?
Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So another crossbow. All right. So Riven looks up just in time to see the person on his hand crossbow that he has. Pull it back and fires at you, and you just roll to the side, and it slams right where you were lying down just a moment ago. And
Carpet, go.
it is now
into
Riven's
the
turn.
magic carpet, right?
The
So
magic
we
carpet
can't
is just
leave?
stuck to the ground. No, it's your
Oh
turn.
man, this is too intense.
So I immediately call the carpet, scoop us up, let's go, double movement, and so does my little feather thing work for this? To like make us go faster?
No.
It's on a
So
ship.
that's
Oh,
not
for
like for a
sail.
sail. It opens up
Oh,
the sail. On the
Okay.
ship.
Well then I'm just trying to go. Get
Got
out of
it.
there as fast as we can.
I mean, you could probably use it to try and fan the flames in the house.
Just make a bigger.
Oh, make a bigger fireball. Wait, everyone dies.
I don't
Right
know
now,
about that.
there's a small
I'm just
fire taking a 5-foot area inside the house. So you take it, you fly out into the
So
night.
when she flies out, I tell her stay low and
I'm not.
fly through the streets.
I'm not doing that at all.
She's just
Alright, so you're going up.
They're
Going
gonna,
up,
they're gonna pop shots. I tell her they're gonna shoot arrows. Oh,
So-
So she's going through the hole
She is going out the front door here
on the carpet.
on the
Straight
carpet and then
up out.
flying straight out into the night.
Okay.
And as you come up over roof level,
I knew it.
go ahead and roll a perception check.
9.
You see the one drow on top
I
of
will.
the building, and then a couple more figures are beginning to climb over the edge.
couple.
And that's like what you just see, like in your quick glance, turning around and you're flying out.
Was it the priestess, or she just knew it was a drow figure?
You knew
Can
the
I roll?
person on top was a drow male.
Was it the ones that we like? Could I tell that it was the ones that we had
Oh,
bonded at the ship?
That's
It was
who was
like
in the
we had-
sewer.
That was probably
he
the people
said.
who were in the sewers.
Yeah.
These are not the same ones.
No, he
These
messed up
are
and
the-
said she has new boots now. For sure, it was the priestess.
Ah.
That was.
Can I roll?
I don't think he meant to do that.
No.
But that was her.
Yeah. You get the feeling she was the same person, but I mean, to
But
you,
we
maybe
don't-
all drow look alike.
Yeah.
You know, who knows?
She made, but it was a
No,
male.
because
It
he
was
was
a
like,
male
"Hey,
on
just
the
the
roof.
boots now."
Yeah, and then
Okay.
2 other figures crawling over the side. You couldn't tell exactly
Who was that
who
kid?
it was. So,
But I'm like
It
digging
was
and
a
dagging though. Like I know
was
that
a
they might be
halfling?
shooting.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just gonna be like straight. It's gonna be like shh, like
Oh,
a
serpent.
serpentine.
yeah that.
All right. So you're actually
Where
like
you're flying in Afghanistan.
only going like 5 feet forward. No, I'm just kidding. Taking wide arcs. Yeah, no. So
one square.
Back loop.
it is.
It looks like calculus.
That was
Down back,
Riven's
cosine.
turn. Lynix, you are on the carpet. What would you like to do? She's trying to like fly you away from them. You are at level with the person on the top of the roof, and you can see he's going to try and wind his crossbow and fire at you again.
How far am I from?
About 100 feet
Oh.
at this point.
That's just within range of both.
I'm
Yeah.
nervous. I don't want to die.
So yeah, I can't do nothing. I actually
Lynix is like, stay low.
I actually yeah, I actually lay prone on the carpet. Maybe range attacks get disadvantage.
Just wipe your face on it.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna rub all of the gunk I have on it and just
If
like
I'm going clean. So you are now lying prone on the carpet, all allowed because you're tired.
and I'll hold my action if I see an enemy that comes in range of 60 feet, I'll shoot them.
Okay, got it. It is their turn. So that person takes his crossbow, he fires.
Or is it one? Is it 120?
You're gonna go down again, one.
Are you serious? Why didn't you do something?
I said stay low. You're like, I'm not doing that.
I can't remember your
Okay.
AC.
Dodge,
It's only
duck, dick, duck,
13.
and dodge.
14.
14.
14.
So,
Yeah, so it just misses you, lands amongst the rooftops. One of the persons who gets on top of the roof pulls out a bow and fires it.
It's
We're
like
dead.
a longbow.
how?
1d8.
How-
12! Ah!
Oh wow.
So you're like flying away and just...
Yeah, so this is you guys are cruising, and Various just walks out of like the dress shop, right? And the owl is like wearing like a bonnet, and all of a sudden just gets tagged with an arrow. You scream past them. That's how
Sorry,
in my
buddy.
mind.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Various.
The last person is going to try and make one more crossbow. Nope. So
Wow.
just like
How did we
coming after you,
survive that?
and it's
Mostly
your
Linux.
turn, Riven. You're going to double move.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, you have
Change
it to
disadvantage on that hand crossbow, by the way.
Oh,
30, 120. You missed anyway.
I missed anyway.
But
so.
that short bow didn't miss.
So
Sorry, I'm not a rules lawyer. I just
you are now.
Are you sure?
I need to shut up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to-
200.
Which side are you
I'm
on?
not helping here. Well, actually, you're
220
strength.
feet away. So
calculated.
at this point, only the
I
person
see
on
Monroe,
the
though,
bow can
right?
fire away. Are you doing anything other than moving?
Do I see Monroe?
Monroe is
He would. I'm
still
sure.
not visible.
Oh dang, he was far.
Y'all flew an hour away from.
Oh, an hour worth.
Well, you
That's
flew
how big
around.
the sea
Yeah,
is?
around.
Flew around.
So I don't know how Yo, what?
winding towards the center.
Oh,
of the
so we're
city.
out
The
of
whole
combat?
time I'm like, we shouldn't go
There's
too
gonna
far
be one
from
more
everybody, but I
round
couldn't find.
unless there's something you guys want to do.
Like,
other than just flying.
He wants to stop by the potion shop.
nothing. I
I
just vomit
wanna
on her
go-
carpet.
No, you don't, because
So
I've already been planning. As soon as we get to where I feel like I'm not gonna be shot or relatively safe, if there's water below me, I'm kicking them off my carpet.
You're not over
I'll
water
still
yet.
die.
There are like city fountains though. Like
Like, if it's possible for me to kick him off
But
my
you know
carpet in the
what?
water.
Before she does that, I vomit. Because you know what? I have 1 hit point. I'm exhausted.
Okay,
I'm
3.
bleeding
It's been a
out.
big day.
Oh, dude, I saved her life, and she's gonna kick me off of her carpet.
yeah, no.
You've
So
ruined
This is
everything.
like-
I think
If
in
it
my
makes
mind,
you,
I was
if it
like,
makes you
you've
feel any
ruined
better, she
everything.
tried to kill Edward twice the first day he was there, and it wasn't like she didn't even personally know me, Steven. Like she knows
Yeah,
you.
right,
So I'm
right,
just like, this
right.
girl is ruthless. Get in the bag. Get in the ocean.
Take off her pants.
Drop me on the boat. I
Touch
dump
my
him in the
tail.
ocean.
So the last arrow it lobs and just comes short of you as you're speeding away. You fly a little bit lower where you see there's a fountain in the middle of the city square. You fly low enough to just kick him over the side. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa.
20.
Okay.
All right. So you see what's happening, and then just kind of like angle your body so you hit it and don't take any damage. Just like splash into the water, and the carpet just flies away.
Can I just float there?
Yes. You
I
land.
don't move. I don't fight it. I just float. I'm so exhausted from dragging her big.
Hey,
body.
whoa!
Hey, I said body.
He's half her size. So
Yeah.
Not any better.
The verbiage is
You could
right.
have said her
but
big boobs. That would have been
Yeah,
like better, but not.
Or tail.
Good.
It's fine.
yeah, her
Yeah.
big tail.
Nah,
I should have pulled her from her tail.
Yeah.
When I dragged her.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So
Her horns are super good to.
Drag.
Yeah, I probably did
You ever
that.
like wrestle the calf?
Yeah,
This is easy
probably
shit.
just like.
well, like so, I have goats. You just grab them if you want them to move them somewhere by their horns and just pull them. They don't care. Anyway, so
You digress. Just
Anyway.
like a.
just so that you know how tiefling horns work, it's
Right.
probably similar.
Yeah, she just
the-
goes with it. She's just like, oh.
You land with a splash. Riven continues flying away, and 2 city guards who are standing in the center. They rush over to you. Wait, what are you doing out of this hour? Get out of the fountain.
Like smoking weed.
They're like,
I'm
"Oh,
just. Could I just like voluntarily go unconscious? Is that a thing?
You drown.
No. I'm assuming I'm floating face up in the fountain.
You are
like,
floating. You're
there's
exhausted.
blood and fecal matter in the
Yes.
fountain, and I'm just like,
This is how you get
They go up to you. They
contamination of the well.
quick, rub them out, and they pick you up. And they can carry you.
I'm just like live.
You are now in the care of these 2 guards.
Yeah, E. coli.
Yeah. Nothing's ever bad has happened like when you've been watched by the city guard. Always ends well.
Hey,
So
it's
you're
a
flying
part
straight
of
to
the
the boat.
story.
Hey, yeah. No, it's
You're flying straight to the boat.
Absolutely. And like, as soon as if I can get close to the boat, I'm gonna attempt to go under the water and see if my carpet. Because I don't know if it works or not, but I just want to see if I can.
That's all she cares about. I gotta get it clean.
tomorrow.
She has like 2 hit
Yeah.
points. I have 1 hit
Send
point.
somebody to go
I
get our
can't-
friend.
You get
No, I'm mad at him. This dude?
This is the same kind of attitude that got you in this situation.
Yeah.
I
Take
feel
one of those
I feel
pills
like-
I gave you. You're not making.
I feel
Yo.
like I was
Sound
so close,
decisions.
and
Yo,
for some
that's
reason
right.
I feel like I'm blaming it all on him. I'm like,
Yeah.
if this guy
Projecting.
wasn't here, if I had
Projecting
literally
again.
anyone
Yeah.
else,
Yeah. There
You
are
could've
no
solved
could've-
this whole
no
I
thing.
could've
hidden
attempted-
personal issues in that scenario at all.
I could have attempted to leave her in the webs.
Yeah.
No,
Swim
you
away, like you
saved
said.
her life twice.
yeah.
Drug her body. You
And
no
with 8
sooner,
strength.
no
I
sooner
get
get
kicked
out.
off.
You should be grateful that she took you out of range of the bows and the crossbow first. I mean that you should be grateful for that.
Right.
Because-
Okay.
so.
I don't know.
That's how I feel. I don't. It's not that I don't like know that you've saved my life. I just don't acknowledge it. Like
Hey,
I don't.
how much hit points do you have?
70.
Dang. So you're bleeding a lot.
If she got
Make it to the boat.
hit, she's toast.
You go into the water with the carpet, just like
it unravels.
hits the. it's like tissue,
That was
like
its
one fly
weakness.
tissue. It
That
just
was
comes
its
apart in the water.
weakness. It can't burn, but it can dissolve.
It's like a vampire.
Just like gremlins all over again. So so you make it to the water, and it hits the water, and it still goes, but it's like instead of going like 60 feet for over 6 seconds, it's like 5 feet. Like it's just like dragging through the water really slow,
Okay,
but
I
it
go
is
back.
moving. So yeah,
Oh,
you get
okay.
back out. And
The
you make
poop
it.
stays on though, right? Can I roll for it?
It's kind of.
Can you roll for the?
Can I roll for poop? Sure. Roll for poop.
The poop stain.
Oh no, I only got 5. Most of it came off.
So
I wish I got
so
a nat 20.
it might be an effective way to clean the carpet. It clears off, but the smell remains.
She didn't even clean her own armor. Nothing.
Right,
for
you-
me.
I mean, I'm
Hugging
on
her.
it. I'm like,
It might be that you're the thing that's still smelling. You're not sure at this point. So you make it to the top of the boat, and
who's there? The Monroe was there watching the.
right,
He's probably still running.
no longer
at this
there.
point.
He makes it to you.
I want to just say before he gets to me, I'm still conscious, and I just like give him a hand gesture to like, no, I'm all right. Go,
Got it.
go
All right.
from me.
So I'll just say this: so you make it to the boat. You're still in the clearing. The guards are carrying you, and you hear coming down the street this.
Crushing houses.
And it's like metal, like just slamming into the stone. He starts going around the corner, and then he sees
Various is like getting up with an arrow, and then he gets run over by your jeans. Like worst day ever.
Oh man.
So good.
You make it to the. You see him, and you just kind of like hold your hand up, and he just. And he's just like standing there, not sure
Nothing happened.
what to do.
No, I just like
The guards themselves like look over, and he turns back around and just like starts walking back down the street.
yeah, I just wave him off like, go man.
Goes, what do you think that was? No, it looks it's immense. Some type of demon, of course. I don't know. Let's get this fellow back to safety. Says I. Right. They start taking you
That's a good call.
their watch office, and you make it to the top of the deck of the ship. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Did we leave anybody there?
Monroe.
So our
Was
whole
it?
no, Alona's there.
Alona's in the.
Oh, Alona's
No,
there.
no,
You're
Alona,
sleeping there?
Alona was
Oh,
sleeping
nice.
in the cell
15.
area.
Right.
She's under.
Down.
She's
un-
underneath.
So our whole party is so spread apart that Benji's like,
Never happened.
Hey, I'll be honest. I would not like. It was highly irresponsible for us to go to the brothel. I don't know what. I don't know how that happened,
Benji.
but better not miss another session.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It is
Yeah.
late in the night. We are done, probably.
You're right, yeah.
So, yeah. So, what was your perception roll?
15.
15.
15. Okay, so you get the deck. You're exhausted. Like your body, like the adrenaline is just running out, so you're getting like kind of this like shaky sensation, and
She still has an arrow in her shoulder.
Oh yeah.
it is.
There is that.
It has like splintered a little, like where it, like you landed and rolled. And,
Oh yeah.
so it's gonna be
For sure infected.
it's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
infected.
Like you can't donate blood for a long time.
Forever, probably. All of your wounds turn like septic.
Have you ever swam in sewage?
While getting
With the
bitten by
opening
spiders.
wounds.
Yeah, while getting bit by spiders.
And then sleeping arrows too. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, you see stuck into the top of where the hatch is that has been closed, probably by Ilona. There's a single dagger sticking out and a note attached to the dagger.
Uh-oh.
And
Monroe saying, went to go.
Yeah. BRB.
Yeah.
BRB went to,
There's enough of there.
went to go save
L8R.
Lynix.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be irresponsible, so. So you.
Well,
you
actually,
see
he can
that
think for himself, though.
Yes, you can. What do you want to do? Take it out, look at the note, or do you just want to go find Ilona?
It's in the hatch.
It's like stuck into the hatch. You could just easily lift up the hatch though and leave it there and go under it.
I'll read it.
Sure, yeah. So you go over, you pull it out, just pull it out of
That's
the
a
wood.
trap.
Roll dexterity saving
Don't
throw.
come down here.
7 hit
I'm
points,
not gonna
and Ilona doesn't hear it, and you die out.
You know it's not Malray because there'd have been like a sock on it.
With the
Pants.
prisoners
Yeah.
and a
A
sock.
belt.
Yeah. You're all seriously.
A belt for the bag.
So the note itself, it says on it, I have found something that I need to investigate, and that it will require that I leave for a bit. I'm going to try and meet back up with you. And
There
then
it is.
it says -V. So there it is.
No, it says XOXO.
Well, you didn't know who was going to be
If
reading
this is
it.
Riven, XOXO.
Also, BT
Oh,
dubs
yeah.
Riven.
Yeah.
That magic carpet ride was amazing.
Yeah, amaze balls. Do you like me? Checkbox, yes, no.
And then Lynix writes.
Is he really gonna leave? Man, I'm bummed. I
Lynix
love him.
writes to various. You've been replaced. ...
Aw.
Aw.
So you see that note. You don't know really quite what to make of it, but there's no sound coming from beneath the deck.
I know Ilona's there.
You know that you left her there.
She won't get her long rest if you wake her up.
I don't care.
Oh,
No,
you're like,
there's a 2-hour window when you're doing a long rest. That's still
Yeah,
Oh,
you can still
okay.
do things in there.
Yeah, I don't know if
so-
he knows about Riven or not. But
Oh, yeah, she doesn't
it's
care,
pretty
yeah.
selfish sometimes.
yeah, no, I know.
When I'm on
yeah.
7 hit points, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna need her to give me whatever
Yeah, Riven
potions
just
she has.
pulls open the hatch,
It's the right thing to do.
walks down. You see the prisoners are still unconscious. They're like in a.
Can I
They're
take off
hanging-
my poop cloak that I have and just throw it on them?
You can.
Okay.
Yes. They are now your coat rack.
Okay.
And,
Good
did you
with
want
that.
it on the female woman or the drow man?
No, leave that stuff upstairs.
Oh, it's pretty nasty. You're right.
You're giving them armor.
Yeah, that's you. Why are you
Their
hooking
AC
them
goes
up?
up. You take the wettest, grossest smelling things off, lead them up there, go down. Ilona is.
Or can I call for her to come up?
Yeah. You can.
Actually, because I know that I'm nasty.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Oh, you got it in your hair. I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Make
Oh, it's
a
everywhere.
perception check. Just
With
like-
disadvantage because you're sleeping. You're dreaming about Kalimvor.
Isn't it passive?
Passive
Yeah,
is 13.
Probably passive, right? Tim? Or not?
Well, it's whatever he said.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
2.
It'll be 20 if there's a roll.
Okay, so, so you don't know if, like, you're kind of being a light sleeper
He
tonight
just
because
screams, "Oh,
Oh my
with
god.
thunder, like thunder and lightning.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, with all the lights go on and all.
Oh,
yeah, so, so you hear Riven calling your name from above deck.
what is it?
I need you.
She's in her old granny nightgown, and she just has her nightcap on.
Do
No, I was like, Riven doesn't
No,
roll
she-
like that.
She
Gotcha.
goes
Ilona
into her
would be-
little ritual.
Yeah,
You did remove your
Slipper.
armor,
I did remove
on.
my armor.
so
Like,
She has like Kalimvor jammies.
yeah.
it's a scale with just like a skeletal fist, just like holding it, and then it says, oh crap,
What
pink
was that?
on the back.
Oh,
So you come up to the deck.
Yep.
All right.
you have your fuzzy slippers.
How
What
would you
is
like
it?
to proceed?
Why do you smell like shit?
you So like now in the light now that you're like waking up and seeing her, you see she's got like
Just like open your hat. Oh, gee.
There's an ocean right there, or a lake right there. Jump in that.
you so actually at this point
Is it dried up?
it is completely like foggy over the water, and where the lake has come over at this time of night, it's extremely foggy. You smell crap, just like
But she has light cantrip if she wants to.
indeed. Well, I mean, you have dark vision too.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't.
Everyone
No, so-
except
Yeah, she would just see like a figure.
Unless she always
a
has,
tall
like-
figure.
right. You know it's
I-
Riven because of her voice.
I just opened up. That's why I was like, why does it smell so bad? I don't see it.
And then you light on something, and you're like, oh, that's why.
So through the fog, you go over to Riven, and you see her and inspect her.
She just looks a lot more intimidating in the fog.
No, yeah, I'm like,
Extreme.
yeah. So I cast light. I see her. And I'm like,
She is covered, like, there's just like blood from like tons of like bite marks all over her exposed skin.
what happened?
And
Where's the other?
Yeah.
where's
She's got a
everyone else?
crossbow dart that has been broken.
Did
off
Malray
her
do
back.
this? Have you been out with Malray?
So I try to tell Ilona quickly, spider bites, poo and sewage, don't know where Various is. The other
Oh
guys
yeah, we do.
were in
the
the...
note.
Oh, I think Various left.
He's for sure MIA though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brothel, Malray, Evendur,
Hey.
help.
Where's Lynix?
Oh, guards. I'm just like, guards, we'll get them later, don't care.
Well, you wouldn't have seen that. You would have just said like fountain,
Bound.
Fountain.
city fountain.
Oh, I
something.
didn't know about the guards.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
dropped him and flew off.
He's getting cleaned up.
So,
I would,
you're going to tend to her wounds.
yes.
Malray, what were you doing during
Why
this
don't
evening?
you just?
I mean,
I am
probably
after
what
I
you
get
can think
cleaned
of.
up.
Evendur,
Yeah.
while uncomfortable
long
at first,
I'm gonna-
after his
I
15-minute
intend that's
massage,
part of my
decides
request.
to relax
I want
a
her to
little.
heal me, clean me.
Take a load
Well,
off.
I'm not cleaning.
So,
I'm just.
Shoot
I
me
mean,
in the
after
stomach.
a while, we
Yeah,
no,
give her
what were we
Rub
supposed
my
to go
feet.
do?
We're watching.
No. So
Massage
Victor,
myself.
what's his name? He was like, no, I got my.
Oh,
Malray was like, come on, we have to go.
He paid for a
Give a
massage.
Yeah, he went to get a massage, and he was like, but I paid for 15 minutes, and then he's like, okay, we'll stay. What were we supposed to go do?
You were going
You
to
were
head
supposed
back
to
to the boat
stay.
for the night.
Oh, let's head back to the boat. Okay,
You were supposed to stay there at
You
the
were supposed to
intersection.
At the boat?
Section.
No, the intersection where the...
Like to mark
Well-
where the person was walking for
Yeah.
a while, like he was just staying in that one area for a while. You were
Oh.
supposed
You were
to
just like-
stay there. You tried following
Yeah,
him for
just
about
walk.
5
Alright.
minutes. You're like, oh, whatever.
all right. So we
Ridiculous.
this is like what? This is like how long was that?
That's probably 2:30 in the morning now.
Okay, so we tried to go to the wherever that place was,
inn?
that inn, wherever you told us to go wait.
No, you
right?
don't. You don't remember. You could roll for it. He says you were drinking.
Oh, I didn't say he was drinking.
Yeah, he went to a pub. They went
Yeah.
to like 2 different.
Well, I mean,
pubs
whatever.
before
So
that.
we try to go
What
back.
is that?
The Living
Obviously,
Picture Inn.
obviously nobody's there. Well, we go wherever you guys told us to stay. We try to go find it. We get lost. I mean, you know.
This whole night
Yeah.
has been a
And
Charlie
then,
Foxtrot.
I mean,
man.
at some point, I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine. I mean, maybe we pass. Let me make a Constitution save, and we'll. I mean, maybe we pass
Yeah,
out
that will,
at the brothel or something. I don't know.
I'll roll for a
Oh, so 16 plus con,
You don't-
plus 1, 17. So,
Aventur's good.
I mean, I like my own bed, so I don't want to sleep on a boat though.
We
I
do have the
have an
room.
apartment I've told you about.
They don't know where it is. They don't know where you are.
Well,
Yeah.
you know where the city
Vendor
councilman's
says-
house is.
No,
I think that we already paid
oh, wait,
for
Yeah,
the
everybody
place at the
I think
Living
except
Picture.
Alona because Alona didn't go up yet.
Oh, we
Lauren
did?
didn't know.
Yeah, I think we
Actually,
should
you
head
guys
back there.
did.
Oh, yeah, we go there.
All right, so you guys
Yeah.
crawl in like it's late. It's like only a few patrons.
We
are still
do.
there
We'll leave
drinking.
we'll tell the barkeep or the owner proprietor, you know, hey, if anybody comes and looks for us, tell them we went and you know.
And they're
Caught
like, "What
some
are you
Z's.
guys doing in there? And where's your pants?"
Yeah, you lost your accent.
I don't know, but I'm assuming there's not a lot of judgment that goes on at a brothel. Pretty judgment-free zone.
No, but when you walk into the
there's any
living
place.
picture,
Oh, it's the living picture.
you have no pants on.
Wait, hold
And
on. The
you're
only
like-
guy that we know that's there is the gnome, and he can't see over the bar, so he's probably never even seen my pants ever. So he's good. You know,
Everyone's pantsless.
Yeah,
but he
just-
just assumes that.
Yeah. So I mean, you're coming in at like almost 3 in the morning
Yeah.
now. It's like, guys, don't ask me about it.
Yeah.
Just gotta
I
get
mean, it's
back.
probably dead inside there, right? It's like a,
Yeah.
Except
Mine
for
don't
tonight,
Oh,
they're having a huge party.
The rated
Oh,
R.
they are?
The
Oh.
rated R flick is playing now.
That's where Ilona is. Yeah, so I assume that's what we go do, just based on those rolls, and I don't want to go sleep on a boat. And
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And
Evendur occurs.
so that all took place. It was a super crazy night. Started with murder, ends with a happy ending, and then you have a.
I don't think we killed anybody. Did we kill somebody?
We didn't. Well, it was an attack, and then we go like anyway. So yeah, I'm
So-
trying to justify also mine. It doesn't fit. So that's what we do.
We ran into the same people twice. And almost died twice. They probably would've
That
killed
first
us.
time we did not almost die.
No.
We totally destroyed them by whole person, everybody.
Oh,
So-
yeah, that is true. Without spell, yeah.
That's right.
Correct.
When you guys are all together, things go really well.
That's why we had to rest because we broke
But
through all our spells.
almost every single party member is somewhere else, except you and Evendur.
Evendur wanted to rest. Ilona.
We're out of Ilona now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we go back there at
Who
some
knows
point.
where I am.
Got it.
Whatever you
So-
think.
Yeah, you wake up the next morning, and at some point early on, they have brought you breakfast to your room. It's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really well done. Like
It is the opposite of the experience you had. But when you guys tell Malray about it, I'm like, dang it! It's such a better night than I did, man. Sounds awesome.
In the Riven, yeah. Can you please sleep not
Yeah.
down here?
Yeah.
Sleep up there. where-
Yeah.
Not
No.
down here. No.
I'll sleep,
If
but I
you
don't sleep in
sell-
the bed because I
if-
feel like that's really like, even though she's kind of high maintenance, I guess, like, she'll go down where the prisoners are and sleep like on the barrels back there.
There's some straw like
Yeah,
down
like the
there
straw.
that you can lie down on.
The straw will soak up the rest of the.
Yeah.
It's like when you
I'm not
drop
sleeping on a
your
bed
phone
with, like-
into
Yeah,
the water, you gotta
just
put it in rice.
Yeah.
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 Fucking strong.
Where's Malray? Or where is his Riven? She's in the bucket of rice. Okay, yeah, and I guess then we wake up in the morning and we head over there. Was there anything we were gonna go do when we had the boat? Like we got the boat and then we all just split.
Well,
Was there a plan?
It was defaced, so it doesn't have any markings that identify.
And was it our boat?
No.
No.
It was a priest's boat.
Oh no, I mean the boat that we sold for way too much money.
No.
No.
Oh,
Completely
yeah.
different water systems.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what we do. Hey, this is not my night. This is you. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. You wake up in jail.
Probably a holding cell.
Yeah.
So
Like what?
So,
Yeah, so-
Riven is starting to feel like I'm gonna have to just like earmark this whole thing. Like I'm gonna come back to this at some point, but I don't know that I can necessarily like I have to develop.
Synthesize it. You have to like.
I have to
Process.
Yeah, like figure out like how am I
Process it all.
gonna break this whole child slavery whatever thing going on here.
Oh, we can do that. That's
No. It's not a we. It's she. How
Oh,
can
yeah.
she break?
Yeah.
Oh.
It could be a
Well,
wee
just-
thing, but I feel like you guys are all concerned about brothels.
Did we get our full rest yet?
No, I'm like,
I-
no.
Cinema,
what he
brothel.
did. So
Bakery.
best thing Benji did last session is he said, "Look, I am going with you on the rug, or I'm not going at all. That's what I'm gonna do." And he's like, "No, I can't. I'm gonna take this child with me, who we know is level 4, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm only level 4, guys. Haven't really
Yeah.
been adventuring.
Anyway, so I mean that's the. I mean,
But
yeah, we're a family. Come on,
I don't
hold
think
on.
that Mal would have saved her though.
Yeah, I would have.
I would have told her not to go.
No,
She's the only one who knows the word of that carpet.
No, you wouldn't. I don't think you
For
would
that
have had the
reason.
abilities to like.
No, which is
survive that.
so. First of all, wouldn't ended up there. It wouldn't ever gone to the. I'd been like,
Spidey sense, Drow sense. Would
Yeah.
be like, yeah. This is.
I've played that game before.
So,
And now you have, and now you know.
And now I have a spider.
I hope she remembers that though.
It's only a tiny one.
Yeah.
She's not gonna even mention that she almost died or that Lynix saved her. No.
so Lynix,
No,
for
you
you,
basically ruined my card.
the guards
You know what happened this
took you to a healer
Nice.
who was able to mend your wounds for the evening, and then they charged you a 10 gold fine for disturbing the peace.
Could
How
I
much?
like
10
slip?
gold.
Could I like slip out before I had to like?
Like,
say-
alright, so you're sitting in the area, the
heal and
nurse
dash.
comes in, heals you, and then steps out, and the guards are, you hear them over top. So go ahead and make a stealth check. With disadvantage.
Hey,
disadvantage.
Malray.
The room
Malray
you're
will
in
pay
is
for it,
like,
dude.
you would have to sneak. You know what? No, straight roll. Yeah, because there's a window you could try to crawl out.
It's wintertime. Those windows are nailed shut, I bet.
10.
A 10. Alright, so you hop up on the
4
chair
a.m.
you're on, like slide open the window, and then the guards, hey! I don't think so, mister. You come over here.
Wait, what? Where am I?
Yes,
I'm
so
bleeding.
it'll be 10 golds for the evening, and you could be on your way. Either that, or we'll put you in 24 hours holding
I have
area.
this amulet of power I can give.
Wait, how much?
No, Malray still.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
thank
You can
goodness.
put that on me.
how
I'll be
much?
like, Riven owes me this.
How much silver do I have?
You have the 66 gold pieces.
From what?
When you were going through the boat, Evendur found.
I thought you said that was
400.
silver.
No, that was gold.
Oh, okay. So you said 10 gold from that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So,
this
you-
is expensive. I didn't even
Yeah,
ask for
66
this.
gold from that?
we also didn't ask for this. So
You know what? I'm
That's
glad.
strong. That's a good
I'm
point.
glad that poop stayed on your armor.
Oh,
And I give him
what?
10 gold and I like start
It
walking
saved your
out.
life, bro.
You just pulled a ribbon.
Gratitude. Yeah, don't let that rub off on
walk
you.
out
You
there,
gotta bring
there's
Riven
gonna-
up, man.
He obviously he's angry. It's very late, and he's probably been drinking.
So I assume that Monroe's been hanging around there just waiting for me because he didn't
He
know what
sounds,
to do.
yeah.
And I'm like,
He's just like looking
I just put my arms up like a kid. You know, just
Carries
like, let's
you.
go, man.
Did we decide if he has like a battle Bjorn for you?
He has like a modified backpack
Saddle.
/ platform.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you had like a front pouch or a back pouch?
Back pouch.
Oh, front pouch would give.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, but no mobility. I'm like locked in to
Yeah,
where.
that's true.
No, but then they can
You
cover
cover
you.
a quick
Do this.
release, like
Shield.
parachute.
Yeah.
So the next morning, you wake up and you have the prisoners there. They look worse for the wear, having spent the majority of the night dangling from their arms.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They
They're all. Why does it smell like?
This is torture, man. That's where they draw the line.
yeah.
This is too much.
They wake up and they like still like just. Who's it? What can I do? Is anyone there?
This is Ilona's time to shine.
Oh, Riven, can you go get everybody else? Where's everybody else?
No.
No.
Let me ask that differently. Can you leave?
Hey, wouldn't you be like...
Yeah, you kind of you just
Somewhere
go.
I'm staying in the straw. Like I'm just like nestled in the straw. Like no.
This is the last straw.
So,
Hey, just curious, did I hear anything about the guards as I was leaving? about a fire that might have gotten out of control at night?
Hold on, let me.
So, the city's gone. The city's gone.
Like that whole city block burned down. I killed like 30 people.
So like while you are being healed, there's one person runs in. Hold on, and he runs past you, and then he wakes a few people up, and you see these groggy looking like clerics and wizards get up, and we need your help. There's a fire. We need to put the fire out. And they very well.
Then I can sneak out.
They run.
Can I use that opportunity?
They hadn't healed you all the way yet, so yeah, no.
Trying to take my 10 gold.
10 gold is gone.
Forever.
It's gone.
No.
So you don't know what happened, only that there might have been some type of a fire that happened in the evening. In the morning, then, so you say, Riven, wake up.
Am I fully healed?
Yes, you got the benefits of the long rest. And because it was oh wait, hold on.
No, which
8 hours for that. So it's like noon by the time you guys are starting to like show up, and you're.
But we have lunch though.
So
and like lunch and coffees. We're like, hey dudes.
Yes. Yeah, you stop by. There's like a deli on the way there. Evendur, just in a great mood.
So
Yeah,
in the morning,
vegetarian sandwich for.
Yeah, he got a massage.
Yeah.
Like
when Ilona wakes up, Ilona will wake up before Riven does. So Ilona's gonna take one prisoner to the front of the ship.
Oh, damn.
The bottom.
This is
Got it.
good.
Yes. There are rooms
This is what I
underneath.
was waiting
So,
for.
yeah, you bring one of them into one of the rooms. Is it going to be the female or the male drow?
The female.
Human,
Yes.
female.
Female.
She's my least favorite.
Got it.
And then, so no, this is probably far enough away. So if loud stuff happens, Riven won't hear and wake up.
You have silence, don't you?
I need other spells. I need other spells.
I'm not helping. I'm so sorry.
So
Okay.
Not
Yes.
being a good
so
team member.
she's gonna cast Bane on them.
Oh my
Then
Right.
Zone of Truth.
I need to roll a save for Bane, right?
Do I hear,
Yeah.
do I hear
Bane, charisma.
prisoners being unshackled or
She's
transported?
casting like 5 spells.
You've had a rough night.
So
I
it's
rolled 6.
14
You're probably
dollars.
Also
sleeping
could mean
in.
that I'm on like
So-
high alert though too.
Oh yeah.
You're probably sleeping in.
I rolled 2
Almost
6s in a
died.
row
Okay.
for Bane and for Zone of Truth.
Okay, so
It's like
so
when you're
and
when
then
you
I'm
get
gonna
in a car
do
wreck. Have you ever been in a car wreck?
cast enhance ability on myself for charisma,
Tired.
Okay.
and then
What?
I'm gonna ask.
So Bane's a concentration spell,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was just to make sure they failed the Zone of Truth.
Oh, okay.
So where are the kids at?
This is the lady,
Yes.
and she's still manacled.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, she's still in knots.
Yep. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, DC 20
Yeah.
knots.
Like we tried to untangle him.
Without a vendor here, there's no way we're undoing
We had to
this.
cut it. We had to,
Good thing Various didn't do it. Even walk around disabled her whole life.
Yeah, so this is the shipment that we have this time.
okay. How did you know the priest?
The priest.
The priest. The Drow priest.
Priestess.
So she came
They're all high school
to us.
chess club.
And she agreed that if we could make the drop, we would be rewarded for our troubles.
Where'd you pick them up?
We received the shipment upriver.
Where upriver? Just upriver?
It's a good
Specific
question.
place.
It's a very
Punches
good
her.
question. Hold on, let me pull up the map.
It wasn't ready. They're both human, right?
No, one's the female's human, the male's drow.
Yeah.
He's punched her. She's punched her.
Yeah.
So that makes
She's
me feel
punched
better.
her with 21 strength. Ooh.
Just like
Just a love tap.
Yeah,
Just to get the
yeah.
like how Lynix punched Riven. Just
Yeah.
to get the
The
blood
blood
flowing.
flowing.
Wake up!
But you knew that it wouldn't do much, so it was like
Right.
everything you had.
And
Curb
just
stomps you.
so exhausted. I had 1 hit point. I was like,
Oh,
dude, I was like,
I really am.
Hold on.
I
need to make
but
sure
I
this
thought
is
for
the-
sure you were going to be end up having to like.
I thought it was going to
Reroll.
be taken prisoner.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Banshee's-
prisoner is way worse than.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Banshee's kind though. He would have
Oh,
taken
yeah.
us prisoner, and then probably had us
I'd
tortured.
have rolled those and I'd have been like, I hit every single one of those crossbows, and they all had sleep on them. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Dang, you're
No.
brutal,
it-
dude.
Think about that. He misses 3 shots. That's crazy.
I rolled really low. I did.
Anyway.
It's hard because, like, he's a nice guy in real life, and he, I don't know. I know that may weigh
You're-
on
you're
some
betting
of
on
his- Yeah.
Hey, no meta, okay? Damn cheese.
It was near
I played
Sermon. I can't see the name.
I played with
Sermon
Banshee
something, right?
when he used
Yes.
to live in Texas. We played for a while.
How do you say it?
That stop there.
Sir,
I can't tell
Sermon,
what it
Sermon.
is.
Let me see.
I'll look it up. But
I was gonna say Sermon something. Sermon question mark.
Where is she from? Where is that?
that is
Where she picked up the kids.
Where they
yeah.
got the kid.
So
No, it's- what country?
River. It's in
Yaimunahar? Okay.
Yaimunahar.
I'll try that.
Yes.
And then did you know the other Drow, the Drow that's in the cage with you?
He helped us to load the cargo.
Okay. Did he work with the priestess?
Yes.
Okay. I go out to the guy, drag him. I'm gonna drag him to where the girl is.
Oh, you leave her up there?
Yeah. No, but this is like the front. Yeah, she's tied up. I drag him up there.
Do I hear anything? Do I hear them getting
You probably roll
unshackled?
for it.
Yeah. So because you came in so late and started your thing, so
You're still sleeping.
go ahead and roll a perception check. Yeah.
Low.
Oh,
21.
dang, yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, 20.
Okay, so you do hear this going on. If you want to get up and see what's going on, you won't really get the benefits of your long rest.
I just want to like
Listen.
Like keep half
open
aware of
my
what's going
eyes
on.
and
Yeah,
like see if I see anything.
got it.
Then you'd be awake. I want to open my eyes
Well-
and just see
No, I
what
get it. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I hear
Just-
stuff. I just want to like see what's
Just to make
going
sure
on and, like,
Alona's
what
not
I
dying,
can-
right?
Yeah, like I hear something.
Got it.
I
Like
think
someone turns the
Ilona-
light on while
Yeah,
you're trying to
it's
sleep.
Ah.
You still could get a good night's sleep, but it feels like it was interrupted in the middle of it. So, yeah, so you have the guy.
Yep. I drag him to the zone where the zone troop was.
Yes.
Toss him in there.
5.
Okay. And then say, "Where's your headquarters?" To the Drow.
We're from probably you've never heard of it. I don't know what the point is talking to you.
I cast
Filthy iblis.
class blindness on him.
Alright, you need to make a constitution saving. And it was an 8.
He's like,
Ugh,
Do you want to talk now?
the darkness has never bothered me before.
I punch him.
dang.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
crazy.
With advantage, because he's blind.
Well, he's restrained too.
He's just
So, oh, with advantage.
This is the 1 because you're punching for damage.
No. So 6 plus punch. It would be 9.
That was with advantage
Yep.
to hit.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, he's restrained.
Yeah, so it hits, but it doesn't look like it does really any damage.
He just laughed.
You're gonna talk now?
He laughed like that. Oh man.
Yeah, well, if I wanted a kiss, I would have called you mother.
Okay. I'm gonna poke him with a spear.
dang.
Hold
Okay.
him with a spear.
Make an attack.
Okay, this is giving like, bro.
7. Do I still get it?
Yes.
Okay.
He is blind and
Oh
restrained.
my gosh, I'm getting all the ribbon rolls. Oh my god. So 7 plus 6. It'll be 13.
That does hit, yeah. So,
Oh, that's gonna do.
go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
Spear
he's gonna,
Spear
like,
damage.
kill him and be like, I don't know what happened.
6 plus 6. 10.
10 damage.
Oh my.
All right,
God.
so it's six.
I'm like, bro,
Like, ew.
you're
Okay, where are you
But he
from?
was-
You're
I
what
thought
you
it was
call
like-
Where
Senate
is your
job.
headquarters?
Yeah, integrity.
From city of Manzo Barrett.
Menzo there. Okay. And where's the kids with the priest?
We've kept them in separate locations.
Where's all the locations?
If I tell you, she'll kill me.
Well, I'll kill you before she kills you. I pick him up by his throat.
Wait, how would that look? She's like 4 feet tall.
Stands up on a stool.
I'm trying to lift
Wait,
up
hang on.
a thing.
No, I just do this, like basically.
Yeah, he's just like an accordion, just over the top of her.
If you kill me, then you won't be able to find the information anyways.
Well, then I'll just bring you back. Kill you and then bring you back. Kill you and bring you back. How you like that?
That is like super against Kellencore, dude.
yeah,
No.
Nice.
But he's not dead.
Unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
like-
Oh, okay.
Like, but I'm scaring him. Intimidating.
They're all justified.
Wow. So
This
you're,
goes against
you're-
everything I've ever.
Yeah,
thought or
your
known about
goodness
Ilona.
is gonna slip, man. You're slipping, slippery slope.
There's a
Hey,
reason.
there are other gods that can give you power. Don't worry about it.
Kellencore is lawful,
Vayne,
lawful
great
neutral,
god.
lawful neutral.
Yeah.
Listen, it's been coordinated. I haven't been there as a part of all of them.
Okay. I just want the ones you know then.
We're holding 10 children here in Amarel. But we also have, I think it's a total of 25, so 15 would be held further in.
Further in where?
We just took these ones. The last drop was I can't remember the name of that place that we don't know the name
Oh,
of.
it's Sire Moon.
Oh,
It's Siremun. It's probably said way
Oh,
cooler,
thank
but
you.
I
Yeah,
looked it up.
Sierra Moon.
What city are we in right
Almara.
Amarel is the name of the town.
So where's the rest of the kids in Emerald? We found 2.
So
You were
not in the docks.
We found 2.
We have
They're in the tower.
one that's we've got 5 that are being held in a sewer complex of ours.
Sewer.
And then the others. The other 3
Yeah.
beneath. It's a smuggler's den that's beneath one of the taverns.
Which tavern?
The tavern's called I think it's called Hydra's Den. Some such.
now. We're gonna have to find different places to go. Is there like you can go around that, like
So 15.
bypass route?
That's all.
Listen, this is all being coordinated by Shakti Hundred. She's been
What?
trying to get the other houses to find favor with Lorth.
What does that mean to you?
Well, he's not even there.
You're not in
so
me. I know.
So
He's
law.
waking up half naked.
Would I remember any?
Wherever he died.
Would I
No,
know?
we had like
Lolth is
awesome
the
breakfast.
goddess, yeah.
We
Oh,
had- we
yeah.
even stayed for
Mimosas.
brunch. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Watch the little morning flick, maybe.
Do you know why
Cartoons.
you
Sunday morning cartoon.
Yeah, like
What'd you say?
like looking at a
who hired
newspaper,
you to,
huge fire in Malmorel. Yeah.
why did they
Strange
attack
robotic
us at the
beasts
outpost?
tromping
Oh, no.
through his town.
Why didn't you go after the
Flying carpet, mysterious stranger on
What I
flying
hear,
carpet.
Like,
there's a Lyrial Bainray has been kind of a thorn in the side to Lolth and her graces, abandoned her. So we're trying to, from what I reckon, we're trying to teach them a lesson to not take in them Drow.
Say that again, Digi. I'm sorry.
Sure. So
Or you can mark it on a thing, and I'll just like fast forward to that part of the video.
And scene. No, so Lyrial Banry
Yep.
was part of Rashomon and had done quite a bit for them.
Uriel.
Lyrial.
Okay, Uriel's not the Drow female wizard who everybody loves in Rashomon.
Lyrial Banry is the female Drow who is loved by the Rashemi people.
How do you spell her name?
Liriel.
Liriel.
Lyriel.
Okay.
So
Alright.
to teach them Rashemi a lesson, we're trying to shake things up among the leadership. I'm not quite sure of the second phase of the plan. I only know this.
And
is what
Shakti
was
was.
Trying to coordinate it.
Okay.
Coordinate this whole.
Bro,
this whole
you're
thing.
not even there.
I know, but I've got to write this down because he's going to end up being like, yeah, Jim from the Underdark said that Bill was.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Usually takes.
Let's go further.
Look, just
Kill me.
you let me go. I'll make scares. I can work with you. I can help you find the others in Siramoon.
Okay. And is there a fallback position from where the priestess would go if? Because I heard about the sewer from
And
Riven.
smelled it.
Yeah.
I smelled it from the sewer.
So, is there a fallback plan if the sewers is compromised?
If it's compromised, we're to execute the
Good
children,
question.
Oh, they're dead. I told you.
and we're to take
That's on you.
the next
In my
steps
mind, that's
to
all.
moving the children that are in the other holding areas and switch them to a new safe house.
Where's that safe house?
The safe house should be on the other side of the Lake of Mists, on the north side. There's a shore up there. And, there's some dealings that we have with some of the merfolk that are living in the area. Snake-like people.
Well, I know merfolk's
Oh,
bad.
that's the guy I shot. Well, the gun I don't have.
Are merfolk's bad?
You
I
don't
didn't
know.
think so.
He did mention the snake-like people, just like the snake person who's turned into a snake and then jumped in the water and disappeared.
Okay.
Can I have a couple of your post-it notes, man? I'm sorry.
No problem.
How irresponsible of me. Call myself a businessman.
Exceptionally irresponsible. Brothels,
I know.
no post-its.
I know.
So,
Managing some.
I
big
can't
company
believe I.
does
Would that be like
Split
the
the
10
party.
minutes of
Yeah.
Zone of Truth?
no, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Riven's
So,
like,
is there a contact you
control.
were supposed to meet at the Lake of Mist?
she's not that
Well,
great
technically,
of a leader.
we're the contact.
I'm totally
merfolk, who-
not focused at all. Like, it's so bad. She's just so. The only thing she's focused on is the
Listen,
kids, like, not seeing the
I
whole
can't
picture.
quite
Just
say it
killed
right. It's
5
some
kids.
one
Very-
of those snake-like
very
names,
short-sighted.
like
She doesn't know that, though.
or
Yeah.
something.
It's
She doesn't know that. Yeah.
So-
And that's
Sora's
not
house?
normal.
Los
for her.
Russ.
No.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
but-
Say that
So-
again?
Los Russ something.
Lazarus?
Oh, I don't know. The snake people, they say it all fancy.
That's Ilona says something Lazarus.
This is
That's what I was worried about happening, by the way.
Oh yeah, you got back.
No, like the information, like playing telephone.
Yeah, telephone.
Oh,
Lazarus. Okay. Let's see. So we know. I think that's all on.
What are you gonna do with us?
She doesn't say anything else. She's gonna just drag him back into the cell and close it.
I would like to make my way to the boat as soon as I wake up in my apartment.
yeah, Riven, you like hear all of this going on, so you're aware of all of the information that was said.
I am.
You are.
Even like through sleep.
Like she was
Like
like,
dreaming it?
all right, she's dragging him over, and then she hears the guy go, ugh, like in the other room. I needed I'm really tired.
No longer.
I'm like trying to hear it to not have to go out there.
It's like hearing somebody, like, it's the only source of noise.
Yeah.
Oh,
really,
so she knows she killed the 5 kids.
She knows
Like,
that
because the plan is to execute them if
No.
the
She
I
knows
know
base was
that-
compromised.
I know that the
He said
kids
he
are
heard it.
probably dead because of the silliness that you made happen in the sewer system.
Projection.
She got
All this projection.
issues.
Totally
man.
projected.
so.
Wow.
Zero responsibility.
That's a perfect leader, though. In my opinion. I'm just saying.
That's a perfect leader.
So, yeah, it's your fault, not mine.
So, you head back, and they are again shackled to the wall. I'm assuming that's what you do.
Yep.
Got it. It gets to about lunchtime, starting to roll around. Mal, Ray, and Evendur show up. Lynix, you also are able to make your way over there. You're probably there a little bit earlier than Mal, Ray, and Evendur.
Hopefully, I have showered.
Yeah, I actually make my
Several
way
times, I
down.
Yeah.
I make my way down to the,
She's doing a
to
scrub
the
down.
lower
Just-
decks. If I see Riven, I just shake my head. But I don't say anything.
Super mad. Like, that's messed up.
No, more like emo.
Emo.
Yeah, just like with his hood up. And just like.
Don't touch me.
But he makes his way to the.
He's
to
like
the
starting to wear eyeshadow for some
prisoners.
reason.
And he feeds them.
Got it. All right.
And that gives them water.
Oh yeah. Once
Did you spend time to clean up in the morning? Because you smell terrible.
I mean, not extensively. I mean, I
No,
probably still smell.
Just like sprayed some cologne and then walked through it
Yeah,
on the way out.
like some Axe over the smell, and I'm just like, oh, I'm good.
He is a high school kid.
So good.
Way too much.
Just like spray,
Alright.
spray. All right, I'm good.
So Malray and Evendur arrive.
Okay.
What are your characters all doing?
Ilona will relay the information that she found out.
Okay.
Oh wow, okay. So Lynix is like pretty devastated because he realizes that the kids are probably dead, and that he holds a grudge against Riven or like seems like he just gives her a dirty look. 'Cause
She
made the
lost
call.
no sleep over that. Over you.
Oh yeah, what were you
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I'm just saying, he just shoots her a dirty look, and he's like, he feels really just bummed.
Partially because I'm also thinking that I know they're supposed to execute them, but I also know that they are for profit. So I'm thinking maybe they took them to the other safe haven. Probably not. They're probably dead.
So
But I think there's a chance that they could be alive.
he tells Riven that those kids are still at that temple. I don't know if you're planning on getting them.
You're talking about the Temple of Gaunt.
It was the temple. It was the 10 are at the temple and 5 are down in the tunnels.
No, two is at where the 2 we got.
Okay.
3's under the
Where are they?
smugglers.
Oh, they're with. Where are those kids at?
The Hydra.
The
Hydra
no,
Tavern.
but 2 is at
Club.
where Lynix's
Club.
friend is.
Gentleman's
Yeah.
Club.
And then 3's under the Hydra's den. 5's in the sewer. So once they got compromised, they're supposed to get all executed. And then the priestess is supposed to go to the Lake of the Mist with the merfolk. And
North side of Lake
Yeah.
of Mist.
Yeah.
So that's where she's going because we've compromised her operation.
yeah.
We need
So
more
this
power. We need
this
more.
guy needs to, or this councilman needs to go to
You guys
prison.
left him in the bar.
Yeah. And
He needs to go to prison, and then we need to.
we need to go get these kids. They could be still in the sewer. Where's the sewer?
Those kids are dead.
And whose fault was it?
No, we don't know they're dead yet.
We don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
They're supposed to execute them.
this is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is no good.
Yeah. Well, I wonder who stormed the sewer without notifying
he
anybody.
just
Yes,
punched
yes.
to her.
We must talk about this thing, but this is not the
Yes,
top of
yeah.
our priority list.
We should.
We need to. The Sharky Hundred, she's the head matron. The house. What's it called? The major. She's the matron mother.
The matron.
The Sharky Hundred, the matron mother of my former house in the Underdark.
I have
So
Google Translate. They had like a little. The Google earpieces.
Let's try again. The Sharky Hundred.
Are you speaking common?
Yes, it's the woman whose name I wrote down when I was listening to the DM.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So Shakti Hundren, okay, it's a girl's name. It's the mother matron.
Yeah.
So she is the matron mother of the house Hundren, the house that I used to belong to back in the Underdark before I came to the surface. She's a very.
She's related to you?
She's.
It's unsure.
Yeah, it's like I'm a Hundren, okay? I'm a Jones.
She's the one behind.
And she's a Jones for sure, 100%.
So you are related.
Yeah, but it's like
He's
yeah,
probably down
I'm like
here.
the retarded half brother.
Yeah.
That's
But
actually all the males.
But
Like they're
But
all-
you
So-
can get in the Underdark in that little.
no, I don't know, probably not. That's why she wants to take all the kids because Lyriel has come to the surface and started to have a life up here with all the surface dwellers. It's a very bad thing to do in the Underdark, to leave and to come. It's a how do you say,
So why-
a felony crime.
So why aren't there people chasing you then?
There's probably is. They all think I died in the Underdark. They think I died when I went looking for the deputy for a long time.
Maybe you can go as a part of a plan to like
Oui,
turn yourself in.
I was not turn myself in, but I would love to collect the damages, the life insurance policy. I have been gone for a long time. I have suffered many injuries in the line of duty.
Interest also
Sorry,
compounding
in the
interest.
line of doo-doo. Duty. Sorry.
The smell got to you.
So perhaps it's a good idea, but right now it's interesting why there actually is many questions to ask, but we must go get the kids first.
Yes. We should.
So,
Invite
based on my
yourself.
experience,
Mhm.
I don't think we have enough firepower or magic or whatever. We're not prepared to go get these kids. I think we need to potentially get with the city councilman.
They are corrupt, you said.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All of them are corrupt, or just the one?
Yeah, lots
They're
of them.
all corrupt.
Which is why we need to get with them and let them know that they need to get with their back dealings to get us some more weapons, and we will leave them alone. More weapons, more firepower.
Do you think that we could
Weapons
trust
aren't a
them?
problem. I can make
Magic.
you weapons.
Yeah.
Other people that want to fight with it. I don't know.
I think they're
I
dead.
would like to recommend a course of action.
Yeah, we
I
should.
do not know if anybody else would approve of the action. However, we are criminals. This is undeniable.
What?
You're a
I didn't
thief.
sign up for this.
Well, hey, just read.
You think we're heroes?
This is hardcore. Thug life, Holmes. So, what I
I
propose.
thought we were heroes.
What I propose.
How
Well,
many
we
walls
will be
did Batman
heroes.
break?
But the man who writes history is the one who is the hero.
Good point.
You have such a long life ahead of you.
I do.
You come with us, everything will be fine. Riches beyond your wildest dreams.
I don't care about me.
Opportunities
Just
to
magic.
make
Magic
tons of
items.
fantastic things. Yes,
Yes,
I am a
yes,
collector,
yes.
a purveyor of fine cursed items.
Oh,
It's a
right.
passion of mine, yes, sir. I love the cursed items. However, I propose that we kill everyone.